All right.
Go.
So this time's a bit different. We don't have a film crew. We fucking managed to scrounge together some fucking cameras. So shouts to Mary from Split Profits and shouts to my sister for hooking up the cameras. That's what it was, mate. Literally, I haven't had a shower, haven't done nothing. Just got back from work. It was like, right, cancelled. Okay, we got to find this fucking shit now, make it happen.
Yeah.
But we're here with the fucking legendary Mylo Stone.
But
the Prince of Plymouth.
fucking the truth.
The truth.
My lost one.
Well, you're into your
How
God
you
shit
doing?
now, aren't you?
I'm into my what?
God shit.
God shit and that.
God shit. Yeah, I'm a man of God now.
So when did you turn to the cloth?
Since I heard Kanye West. Alright, let's talk about Kanye West. Right, what do we think of Kanye West? Right, I don't understand. I don't understand the hate on Kanye West. Like, I actually don't understand it.
Could you bring the mic just a bit closer, just in case?
Yeah. I don't understand it. Do you know why I don't understand it? Because I love that there's characters like left in fucking hip hop. Like, I love that he's a character, isn't he? He's a fucking lunatic.
Yeah.
Like, what do we want? Do we want like fucking Chris Martin from Coldplay just being like, do you know what I mean? You don't. You want some fucking mad, egotistical, fucking half crazy nutcase who makes good music. And I don't know. Of course I understand, because he says fucking things.
A lot of people.
Yeah, he says things like slavery's a choice and stupid shit like that. But like, when you actually listen to the music, I loved his last album. I thought it was good.
What, the one that's just come out?
Yeah. I thought it was good. It made me believe in God.
I haven't heard it, so I can't say shit, to be honest. All I've seen is the Sunday service things on Instagram.
It's fucking bonkers.
That's amazing.
It's amazing, man.
I was fucking all over it.
2 reasons to go to church. Al Green does one, and now Kanye does one.
Yeah. And it's just like an era, isn't it? I just like artists that have like got these fucking crazy. Like, he's got almost like a Beatles. As my Plymouth accent. It's because I've been in Plymouth for a week. But it's code. Vodka Red Bow. Pass me that Red Bow.
Red Bow.
Shout out to Plymouth. Yeah, he's got like different eras, hasn't he? Like the Beatles had different eras. You know what I mean? They had like a rock and roll era. They had the fucking era when they
Bowie's the king of eras, man.
Yeah, and I mean, nobody fucking criticised Bowie. Bowie's fucking half a pedo, wasn't
he? I grew up with that shit as well. It's fucked. It's fucked. Bill X told me about that, and I was like proper fucking hurt by it. I was like, fuck's sake, man. Like,
well, yeah, apparently he was like, he went out with like, didn't he go out with Jimmy Page's girlfriend after? And she was like 15, and he went out with her after Jimmy Page. Different time.
Who's the guy from was it Sex Pistols or Rolling Stones or someone? Who one of the dudes was fucking.
All pedos back then. Yeah.
Everyone was on that shit.
Everybody was a pedo back then.
Fuck, isn't it?
But I think Kanye's dope. Like, yeah, but but yeah, he's definitely crazy as well. Yeah. You want to like the last thing, don't you?
Yeah.
But you just don't.
I can't admit I don't like it because I backed him all the way.
I put up loads of Facebook statuses.
I don't promote it, and I don't.
I put up a thing, and then my mate Kev from Plymouth, it's like his actual God Squad was like, I'm so glad you've like fucking come to your sense. I'm like, nah, fucking praise Jesus. Fuck God, praise Jesus.
Oh, mate. Well, if it fucking gives a bit of a positive message, I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, you know? I mean, I don't even know it's fucking evangelical bollocks, isn't it? But just sonically, sonically, it's fucking great, man. Like, it's fucking got choirs in it and all that. But then I've always liked like emo shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, I love I don't know, man. I've got two sides to me. So like, I've got Sage Francis, and then I've got Sean Price. Do you know what I mean? That's the fucking League, and then the Incredible Disappearing Man.
The love.
Yeah. Like, and I've always been like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've always kind of, you know, a lot of you know, a lot of people don't like the fucking emo shit. They're like, oh, fucking Mylo's moaning again. And a lot of people, you know, like the League shit. Do you know what I mean? Where I'm fucking
Incredible Disappearing Man. Yeah. That's your best work.
I think so.
I think so. All the albums of your solo stuff is definitely like, that's what you were trying to say.
And it wasn't meant to come out. Like, so I asked Backlash, like, because I kind of pretty much, like, anybody knows me fucking knows I give up on a monthly basis because
I'm fucking.
Yeah, because I'm mentally ill, and I like, you know, like I'm. Oh yeah, we'll get on to that, but you know, I go through like struggles like mentally, And so I kind of like caught hip hop. It's like the woman that I can't leave. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I like sometimes I fucking hate her. Do you know what I mean? I just
the love-hate relationship.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I hate her and I hate fucking all her mates. Do you know what I mean? I hate all her fucking idiot mates. And then I fucking fall back in love with her again. You know, like. But yeah, I fucking the Incredible Disappearing Man was a thing that I asked Sam Backlash. I was like, oh, do you want to do an album with me that's never going to come out? Which is a bit of a big ask, isn't it? Like, but yeah, he was like, because, you know, as you know, Backlash, he's like, yeah, dude, I got some beats that are fire, dude. They'll knock your socks off. And like, who's
Backlash?
So Backlash.
Sammy Belash,
yeah, Sammy Belash. He's a fucking hidden gem, isn't he?
Yeah, he's one of the best producers I've ever heard.
It's ridiculous.
He's just super under the radar.
Yeah, really,
just doesn't promote himself.
His beats are fucking ridiculous. Like, yeah.
Well, all the beats on that album are fucking sick.
Yeah, they're all him.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
He does a few bits. Like he's produced a few things for a few other people. I don't know, but like but yeah,
stuff for Inglorious Poet. Isn't it?
It's one thing about this podcast that so far I've fucking learned is that I don't know a lot of shit. I genuinely don't. I find there's a lot of Bristol and English stuff that I don't know.
Yeah, I don't watch for a lot of it. Somebody said to me, like Billy Wiz will be like, me and him always chat on Messenger and stuff, and he'd be like, oh yeah, you know, like I don't know, Dino. I've just made that up. Yeah. But like, you know, Dino, and I've just got no, and it might be like the biggest rapper in the UK. I've no. Like, I listen to like soul music. I don't really listen to like fucking hip hop. Really, I don't listen to it at all. I listen to my mates' music out of fucking grace. Do you know what I mean? Because I just listen to it because I'm like, oh yeah, that's good. Like that's my mates' music. I'm glad they're doing well. But I listen to like soul. If I sit down of an evening, I listen to soul music or like fucking folk music.
Folk, Celtic.
It's because I've been in Plymouth for a week. But
I'm a bit like that. But I listen to fucking a lot of Cuban. And like Spanish,
Cuban stuff.
Like Cuban music's my.
I don't listen to any of that. I've never really checked.
I'll put you onto some shit, man. Ibrahim Ferrer. Basically, the whole thing that turned me to that was the Buena Vista, and then like from Buena Vista, I've like gone.
I remember you posted up something about that.
Yeah.
It's time into every track.
Yeah, well, it's just every track's a fucking anthem. It's just like, and I don't understand the word they're saying.
Yeah, is it all from Cuba? Yeah, it's
Buena Vista.
Cuba,
Buena Vista, but
Cuban music. Yeah, right? Well, I mean, like, is there people in this country that do it? You know, like hip hop from America.
I don't know. That's because that's a funny thing. We were talking about that last time as well, about how like certain musics get exported and there's no sort of rights to the play. Obviously, you pay homage to where it came from.
Yeah,
but there isn't necessarily like. Hip hop's quite a held onto thing. The Americans really held onto it for a while.
Yeah.
It was like, this is our fucking music. Like, there's loads of music that's come from the US that isn't so held onto. Do you know what I mean? Like, say jazz artists. Like a jazz artist, you could play jazz and you could be from fucking wherever. And it wouldn't be like a jazz musician's like, oh, why are you making jazz? That's, do you know what I mean?
Speak.
Okay.
why are you trying to take my music? Yeah, man. So like, I kind of done that. I've done that. I've done loads of stuff, man. Like,
where did it all start? Because like for the people that don't know, obviously we know you fucking well, but the people that don't know, like just a brief history of.
Alright, that'll be like the first hour. Yeah,
that's fine.
No.
One thing I will say is we're gonna have to keep to the people listening and the people watching or whatever, because we had the technical difficulties. I'm gonna be up and down making sure the camera's fucking still recording.
Yeah.
And Rogie's on sound. Yeah. So we're holding it down. So if I fucking
3-man job, or it's a 2-man job, and I'm here.
Yeah. It's still a job.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, just a little fucking.
Yeah. So I started. I think. So how old am I now? I'm 41. So I started rapping when I was maybe like 12. Yeah. So that's
12.
Yeah.
Fuck. So you're talking 89, 88.
That's 1990, I think. I was 12. 1990.
Yeah,
so
how old are you?
41 now.
Yeah, I was 11 in 90.
Yeah.
I was born.
I was like heavily
hip hop as well, 1990 pretty much.
Yeah. It's like that was the thing for me. Like my sister, I remember my sister saying to me she was into Houdini, like she had this Houdini tape, the magic carpet tape.
Freaks come out at night.
Yeah, and she was like, right, you need to be a rapper. And I was like, well, I'm into Michael Jackson. I just love Michael Jackson and stuff. Like, and I don't want to be a rapper. Well, she's like, we're going to be a rapper. We're going to be the Too Tough Crew. Right? Yeah. And I was like, all right. So she's like, your name's fucking. What was my name? Like MC Freezy T. It was something like the lyrical time bomb or something. Like fucking, you know, back in the day when like people would say like the lyrical.
The lyrical.
I think, do you know where there was one point, because I remember fucking, I remember like one of the Demon Boys was called the Lyrical Surgeon, and then I remember like we're like kids, and I was like, I'm gonna be the lyrical dentist, like the lyrical dentist. I don't know, I was fucking always good with the words. But like, yeah. So she kind of was like, all right, you need to write raps, and I started going to a youth club in Plymouth, and like, it was fucking heavy. The scene back then was heavy. There was like, you know, like fucking 10, 15 MCs, and like they were good. And it was the time when Demon Boys, Hijack, all that, like the first wave of like ragga hip hop. So that's what I was just on ragga hip hop. Do you know what I mean? Like I rap like a ragga hip hop guy, like a Jamaican. Like I rapped half like Duke with an American accent, and then half like Daddy Freddy, like, and it was just mixed up. Did that. Years later, got put into a crew called Flavor. They're like the local sound system with guys Bloodshot and XL, and then they were the first guys to like, because I was DJ Bloodshot, I was like a nuisance. Do you know what I mean? I was a nuisance. Nobody would really fuck with me. I was heavy on drugs, and then he was just like, he just sort of always just was just cool with me. So like he always put me on. He always made me his MC, and everybody was like, oh fucking hell, this guy again. And like but then like they booked like Roots Maneuver, they booked Task Force before they were even. I mean, I think they just put out the new Mike Order, it might be. Fucking everybody, man. Skinny Man, like they booked fucking everybody, and they'd always, you know, he'd always get me up, and I'd do like a crap rap on speed or something, and like but it was like my fucking entrance into like meeting all these people, man. Like met Blade, who become like my fucking good mate, one of the sort of big sort of influences in my life, somebody that took me under his wing and stuff. So kind of did that. Then started my own crew, the Cohorts. This is like a mad little bit of Bristol, Plymouth history. So like started a crew called the Cohorts, and I was in there with a guy called Macadam.
Oh yeah.
Macadam, so like then Macadam, who literally is one of the best rappers I've ever met.
He was one of the first demos.
So that's what I was gonna say, right? So basically, he started up a crew. Yeah, so like basically, this was the link,
and
right?
DJ Source as well.
Yeah. So like fucking.
What? So Demarus has like changed like members almost a few times.
Like, So basically, So like. So like Macca was
Macca's the original, really.
Yeah, Macca was just the original guy, like, and he was fucking sick, and he was in my crew, the Cohorts. Then he moved away. We were all in trouble. He moved away, and then
recording,
and then he phoned me up, and he was like, right, I'm starting this crew called Demarus. Like, you're in it. My mate Sam Otis from Lower Case was in it. Chatterbox from Dialect, who's like, we're all in it. You're all in it. We're Demarus, right? Yeah. Fucking forgot about it. We never did anything. Do you know what I mean? We never did anything. I think it was a MySpace page, and like my name was on it, but like we never really did anything. Fucking years later, I meet Matt, and like, oh, that kid. Like, I know he fucking hates his government name being used, but Datty.
That's right. That happens a lot on here, man. It's just initially, just say the government name, and then it's like, oops.
So like, and he's like, oh, I'm in this crew with Demarus, like, and then fucking like make the connection, and we're actually at one point we're all in the same crew, like even though we
was
weren't.
Macca still part of it then? When
Macca was,
ages. After it was
D Noodles, Macca,
but afterwards, and then that kid, and what's his
Jimmy,
DJ Source as well. Yeah, Jimmy was in it as well.
So it was
well, he Confusion's like Demarus still, isn't he? Just like
But that's what I mean. That name is started.
It's just
forever, but
it's mental, mate.
It's like a fucking
London,
a ghost. It was born and it lives.
So that's when I was involved when it was D and Confusion.
So it was it was
what? So it went from Cohorts to Demarus.
Cohorts. We put out 3 bits of vinyl. We put out an album.
You smashed it. You came to Bristol as well, Fekla.
Yeah. With
Booked you, innit?
with Spice Crew. what are they called?
What,
undivided attention.
No.
No, All Creatures.
All Creatures, yeah.
And I saw Spy. I was fucking blown away by Spy. I still think to this day he's one of the best rappers in the world.
Spy is fucking sick.
Completely underconfident with his talent, but
super fucking sick.
Yeah,
Has he got new stuff coming out?
No, it's already out.
It's out.
Like two tunes.
Yeah, I remember putting up.
See, these things just go under the radar, man. I need to.
I fucked up. It's not Spy.
It's not Spy. Okay, shit. Yeah,
it's the new Kanye album.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna quickly check the camera, boys.
Yeah.
I got it mixed up with Dispo for like a second.
Oh, Dispo, yeah. Also, my man, like.
Yeah, all good.
So yeah, kind of did that. Did the cohorts, put on my vinyl, played up in Bristol, and then I was kind of like in this rut in Plymouth. I was doing fucking a ton of drugs, and like bags, and like and then
What tickled your fancy?
Fancy ones.
Yeah, whatever tickled my fancy, and then I come up to Bristol, and I remember like a real fucking poignant moment. I come up and like I done this thing at Blue Mountain, and it was me, Kells, but it was just us on the bill, and then I got involved in the open mic, and then Kells was there, Plus was there, and that was back in the day when Kells was just like fucking just an intimidating character, not the kind of like lovely man that he is today. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But like I'm sure he was a lovely man back then, but like he was intimidating to me, like and I remember him just grabbing the mic off me and fucking spitting like 6,000 bars or something, and then just giving me the mic back, and I was like, shit, like, and I was like, I need to get up here and just get. It was the first time I was just like in Plymouth, I was the fucking guy. Do you know what I mean? Like there was a few MCs, but like. I was the guy, like, do you know what I mean? And I just come up here and I was like, oh shit, I've just been taken out, and I kind of like excited me. I was like fucking, and so then I was like, I was going to move up to Bristol, and there was me and a friend called Gracious, who were going to move up. Then I had a few mental health issues, didn't move up, then eventually like moved up, and that was it, man. Like fucking, and then like met like two of the sort of most influential people. One of them's here, and
Rogie Boy.
Yeah, and the day I met Rogue, I was up in a new city. I was coming off drugs. You know, I was in a real paranoid state, and my friend Dribbler come up and was like, "This is a guy. You need to meet him. Yeah, like he's the only person you'll ever fucking need to meet in Bristol." You're like, if you meet him, that's it. You're in the Bristol scene. And fucking introduced me to Rogue, and I think that day I was a bit digi mentally, innit?
It was a funny day when we first met.
Yeah,
I can remember it.
Yeah. And it was like, and it was true, man. So I met Rogue, and like he's pretty. You know, you've been involved in pretty much every project I've ever done, I think.
Yeah, since then.
Yeah, either at
been pretty much like a lot of the fucking projects. Yeah. Period.
Yeah.
From Bristol, like a lot of like the projects where people actually putting money and putting time into.
Well, like, there you go, the only guy you ever need to know.
Well, do you know what I mean? I say that from my experience, from what I see. You're involved somehow.
Yeah, so it was like met Rogue, and then the same week, like got on, and I swear it was still MySpace. I don't know, maybe it was just, but like. Got hold of like the guy, and I'm like, fucking yeah, man, can I come record with you? It'd be nice to meet up with you. And that was Roller. Yeah. So like that was, and I worked out basically. It was like, I live on this street, and I actually lived the street over. So you remember that flat in
down
Bedminster?
By the park in Bedminster. Same place where
Tesco's above Tesco's.
Yeah.
So like
with the running track round it.
Yeah.
Did you live in that?
Yeah, I lived in the one opposite.
Because I remember when that was getting built, like from my house on Windmill Hill where I was born.
The same complex, yeah.
Yeah, where I was born, I could see that.
Yeah.
And I remember when it first got built, and I was like looking out my window, and I seen people running round the top.
On the top of the roof.
And I was like.
Yeah, I've run round there on acid. Man. Like fucking.
It'd be a good place to run round.
Yeah, mate. I remember just fucking being on acid, like on there.
King of the world.
Yeah, like our friend Paul Oughton lived across, and like we were like, yo, let's come over, because he lived in we lived in the bit opposite. I was like, yo, let's come over. I'm tripping, man. Let's come over. And I don't know. He was a bit like nervous, and like me and my mate Sam were like fucking went over. No, do you know what? We weren't on acid. We were on legal highs, right? We're on legal highs, right? We're on all these,
or some shit.
Yeah, all this just mad, like, because we come up and we didn't really know anyone, so we just went. I just went down the legal high shop, and he's like, yeah, take one of these. And I'm like, give me fucking 20 of them. And like we just doing them. They were fucking horrible. They were horrible. I was tripping. running. I felt like I was on crack. It's fucking awful.
Die, mate. Those things are fucked.
Oh my god! And so it was wild. And then I remember Sam Otis. We were on this running track, and I'm like, Sam, look at it, man. We're in fucking Bristol, man. It's the whole city. And I just turned around, and Sam's got his top off, and he's like running around the track, and he'd gone completely insane. He just carried on running. We sat there, and we're just watching. And we were like, do you think Sam's all right, man? I was just like, just let him run, man. He'll be all right. Just let him run it off. Like, but yeah, moved up and like met Roller, and then Roller literally lived in the road over. Recorded like this sort of thing that probably nobody's heard, but like it was called Suicide Clutch Rap.
Yeah, I've got the CD.
Yeah, it was just like a little solo thing. Yeah, and did that. That was like my little introduction of recording with Rolo. I've never really recorded, other than like a few verses. I've never really recorded anything fully anywhere else. And I probably wouldn't. Like, you know, like
you got your fucking
Rolo's just like.
I've recorded at Rolo's once.
Yeah,
and I went in and I was just like. Just fucking blown away by the whole, like, you just go into it, like, down the little fucking
tiny room.
You get into the room and it's just like, dead. Like, he's like got it perfect.
Yeah, and he doesn't speak.
And he's just the most, like, no, he's just a fucking, he's a blessing for Bristol.
Oh, mate, I love the guy. He's like a brother
Rogue
to me.
and Roller.
Yeah.
At first, that's a good look, man.
Yeah, and like
Then obviously you met Street Profit.
Yeah. That's when it all started going wrong. So like, basically did that. Formed the crew. Bastard Sons, me.
The Swamps were first.
The Swamps. Oh yeah, the Swamps.
That was first, didn't it?
With Sam from Lowercase, Chatterbox. And at the time, like nobody was.
Chatterbox.
Chatterbox is in a rock band now called Three Kings High.
Okay.
With Sam.
He's in Three Kings.
Yeah.
Three Kings High is Chatterbox.
Yeah.
And Sam from.
And Sam. Yeah. They're like a rock and roll band now.
No, I know. Mate, Three Kings High played with us at a Kalashnikov show in Weston-super-Mare.
Probably. It's Bristol, isn't it?
Like some crazy... was it Wu-Tang or something? No, I think we supported like some of the Wu-Tang guys. Maybe it was in Cardiff, actually. But yeah. Like I've always like seen Three Kings High. I've seen their stickers. Yeah, and we even talked. Like we talked to the show and then we kind of talked afterwards. Yeah, but I never knew that they were...
Yeah, I mean, that's Sam from Lowercase. Yeah,
it's just like a lesson for me. I might as well just sit here, get a little fucking pen and pad out, and it's just
so yeah, we did the Swamps, and at the time, it was like Bristol was kind of in a, you know, not gonna I'm sure there were people doing stuff, but for me, we were out on the live thing. And we were fucking, because I just moved to the city, I was everywhere. I was in every club every fucking weekend. I was fucking getting to know people.
That flat was mental.
And that flat that we lived in, like that Rogue lived in when he was homeless,
I lived there
like
for
this
6 months.
yeah, and it was just a flat with me and my girlfriend.
What in Bedminster?
Yeah, and it was just fucking wild,
super
man.
plush flat.
They were new, man. They were like new flats.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Never got a deposit back. Somebody puked up the wall, didn't they? It was fucking. Did you puke up the wall?
No, I didn't puke.
It's getting
there was like 20 people in there.
I'll tell you the funniest story from that flat. Well, there's fucking loads of funny stories. Right? There's one at New Year's Eve, right? I'm gonna fucking talk about the shit myself story, right? So like basically like New Year's Eve
here, so like not me, but
New Year's Eve we're all going out, man. Like
all right.
Big up to my ex like Sophie, who I lived there with. She's a fucking don, right? And it's New Year's Eve. We're all getting ready to go over the Beatles, and like I fucking do a line of coke. And I'm like, I got my jeans a bit iron. I'm just in my boxer shorts, and I'm fucking doing my line of coke. And then you know when you get that drug shit, like where you're like that fucking. I'm gonna have the best shit of my life in a minute. Do you know what I mean? Like I've got that fucking cocaine in me, and I'm like fucking, like none of these stories are true.
Take on the world.
None of these stories are true. If any of my bosses are
it's all fiction.
It's all fiction, but
for entertainment purposes.
Yeah, but yeah, you got that coke in you, and I'm like, yeah, man. I think I did a little sniff of MDMA. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go for the shit of my life. It's New Year's Eve. I'm about to go party, and I'm like, I held back on it. And like, fucking, and then I'm like, ironing my jeans, and I just do this fucking shot of vodka, and I went like that, and it's because I held back to puke from my mouth. Mate, I just shut out my fucking boxer shorts, and because my girlfriend was quite posh, like she was quite like she had a posh accent. I just remember her reaction. She went, "Oh," and I went, "I'm sorry, babes," and just ran in the toilet. But it was the fact that she went, "Oh," like, and then I fucking came out, and I was fucking. She bless her, she cleaned it up, and I fucking cleaned myself
up. Cleaned it up for you.
She cleaned it up, and I cleaned myself up.
It's not Sophie Trenier, is it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Shouts to Sophie Trenier as well. She's a good friend of mine back literally just next to there. But, and then we went to the party, and I was so convinced that she was going to tell everybody. I thought, I'm getting in there first. So I just told everybody. I was like, I've just shit myself.
You text me it.
I texted him beforehand.
I was already playing it. Okay, so.
Well, so you're on the decks, just get a text message like, shut myself already.
Shit all over the kitchen or something.
Did it come out as like a shot as well? Like hit the floor.
Just like a splat. Like that. It was fucking awesome.
Have you seen any of those fucking videos online of like people in supermarkets and shit? I seen Michael Rappaport post one on Instagram. And this guy is coming up this escalator, yeah? And he just gets to the top of the escalator, turns fucking right, starts walking, wearing shorts, and just...
What the fuck? What, he just gets rid of his shit?
Yeah, like 3 little fucking clumps. 3 little clumps. Land on the floor. The worst thing about it, another guy comes around the corner, steps on it, slips, falls over, falls into like all these boxes and shit, and some other guy comes to try and help him up, realises there's shit on the floor. Like,
why did they do that? Like a kink?
Nah, I think like I've seen like women do it. I don't want to.
Where's this going?
In supermarkets, that's where I've seen like these videos before. Like, not that I'm looking for these videos, alright? It's not like you know what I mean? Like when people fucking doing like bad things.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I don't know how it's come up. Maybe it's Michael Rappaport. I'm blaming him.
Yeah,
but people like there's this one woman. She goes into the supermarket. She comes by the it's always in the frozen section. I swear. It's fucked. I don't know where it is, but
like space.
Comes round, crouches down.
Let's not go
drops
to
a little
stocking.
deuce.
Yeah.
Pulls her fucking pants back up, just gets on.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, man.
If you got to go,
I've never done that. Yeah, if you got to go, you got to go, man. I mean, I'm not
supermarket or not. Just
you have had the shit starter on here, haven't you? Like, I mean, like he didn't get that fucking name for fucking causing trouble. He got that fucking name because he shits everywhere. Like he fucking does. I'm gonna expose him right now, bro. He fucking. We were at a fucking open mic with like Arrow, with Arrow. I mean, it was fucking down on the harbour side, man. And he's like,
that's my guy.
And there was no door on the toilet. Mylo, look, fucking in his voice, Mylo, watch the door. And I'm like, what is happening here? What the fuck is happening here? It's just douche. Like this. He's just gone for a shit. I'm like, fucking hell, bruv. Yeah.
I fucking love that guy.
That's why he's the shit starter, man. Like,
mate,
fucking tell me I'm wrong.
Fucking legend,
he is,
man.
But I mean, another guy that fucking basically I hooked up with, like fucking, you know, like just chatting on the phone when I was in Plymouth.
That story of yours in Plymouth when you both ended up in the cell on Truro.
Oh, in Exeter, yeah. So that's a funny story.
I said on that one, isn't it? There's Mylo's side to that story as well.
Yeah.
So what is your side?
Well, so I don't know what side he put across.
He brushed over it. He didn't go into depth.
Right.
Really,
so basically, we're at this open mic. We've all had something to drink. I would like way too much to drink. And like we step outside the club, and like fucking, I see this guy arguing with this other guy, right? And I'm like, he's picking on him. He's got learning difficulties, right? That's in my mind. He's picking on him. Because he was like saying things really loud and slow, and like I'm like, fucking leave him alone, bruv. Like fucking leave him alone, you cunt. And like I've gone up and I'm like, you fucking leave him alone. Next thing I know, bush, he's fucking not. I've gone down on my ass like instantly. I'm just pissed at my head. I've just got in this fucking guy's face. He's just gone boom, and I've gone down. I'm like, right, it's fucking. I've gone like this. Right, it's on. Like I'm like, Churro, let's go. Like fucking, we've chased after this guy. We've gone round the corner, like fucking gone right into the doorman. Like I'm trying to fucking fight these guys. I see Churro fucking fighting with doorman. It's fucking chaos, man. Absolute chaos, man. And my friend, I can't remember her name. Like she was just a young girl that just used to hang out with me in Plymouth and stuff, and like always like a little sister type thing. And I'm like, I swear her name was Els. Yeah, Els. And like I'm I was like, Els, like fucking nothing happens in Exeter. We're getting nicked in the next 10 minutes. You wait, the police are coming here. And I'm like, just fucking grabbing my shit. I'm like, we're getting it. And the fucking van come around the corner, put us instantly in the cells. Yeah. Me and Chura fucking shouting to each other like, I've been locked up, they won't let me out. We're all just taking the piss.
Like, you actually, how long ago was that then? If you were singing that, like
that was just before you moved up here, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I was still in Plymouth. Times I always think like,
so it's got to be 12, 13 years ago.
Yeah, oh right,
yeah.
2009, wasn't it?
Yeah. So like
when did you move up here? 2010.
12 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, 12 years ago.
So 2007, something like that.
When I was maybe like
I must have been about.
I had my 30th birthday up here.
Okay.
And if you're 31, I'm 29.
I'm not 31.
41.
I mean, I know I look at it. But.
So you're 12 years older than me.
I'm a godfather.
So you were born in 82.
No, 78.
78.
78. I'm so shit with maths.
So basically, they get me in the police cell. They get me in the police in the interrogation room. Right, it's only because I'll forget it if I don't.
Yeah, no, carry on.
It'll be like a different
sometimes
version.
I'll just fucking divert. I'm like, oh, but yeah,
that's good. But like
in the cells,
and they're like, so what happened? And I said, oh look, I'm a fucking care worker, mate. I'd seen somebody with a fucking learning, which is genuinely what I thought.
Yeah,
I seen someone being with a learning difficulty getting picked on. I fucking stepped in. I got whacked. We retaliated, and he was like. And basically the police were like, fucking, mate, this guy was French. He was being given directions. And you just fucking walked into the middle of it, and just started fucking chaos. So this guy was French. Way. He was foreign. I think he was French. And this guy was going, you go over there. And he's shouting because he's just being like a little bit racist, probably. Like just trying to like be understood.
Way, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
He's been in a club for ages.
Yeah, you go over there, and then fucking big fucking little Mylo fucking comes out of nowhere. Oh, hey, you fucking prick. And like fucking basically it all went off from there. And like luckily, man, like I convinced the police officer that I was a good guy, and he de-arrested me, but they took Churo's chain, and we got out the next morning.
They took his chain?
Yeah, they nicked Churo's chain, man. Fuck the police.
He took his chain.
Yeah, he went out there with a chain. I mean,
did he wrap it around his hand or some shit?
Churo said he fucking. We're not bikers.
Fucking technique, mate. You know what I mean?
They nicked his bike chain.
His bike chain?
No, it's just a chain around his neck. Sorry.
Fuck's sake.
But like,
you're leading me off down the road. I'm just like, bike chain.
But like, but yeah, it was funny, man. It was funny. So yeah, Churo, met Churo. He's a fucking boy. Like, yeah, he's my dad, man. Like, I call him like my dad, because he's like, if I'm the fucking dad of other people, I mean, he's like the granddad, isn't it?
Yeah, he's like my pops as well. Like, I remember a couple, like maybe 2 Christmases.
Yeah.
I was just on my ones, and I was like, I was just like, bruv, I'm going out painting. He's like, all right, if you're coming up, it was Christmas Eve, I think I was painting a piece, and he comes down to Dean Lane. And he was like, oh well, like. I was like, I'm coming out painting tomorrow, like my family ain't here and shit, so I used to just paint on Christmas every year, like for a while. And
the Christmas Day paint is
it was like tradition, you know what I mean? And then go bombing Christmas night, then paint in the day, do a piece or whatever down Dina's or some shit, and then paint at night. But anyway, he was like, if you're coming down, I'll come meet you tomorrow. And this is like, bearing in mind, the first time I met him, like one of my boys was painting over the fucking the background of his piece, and he's like, "Yo,
this is the
who the fuck?" And like straight away, I turned to him. I was like, "Bruv, like, you know what I mean?" Like, I tried, because and the funny thing about it, the kid who was painting it was actually one of my fucking enemies who'd wormed his way into the crew, but that's a whole other story for another time.
This is the one story that I heard off your other podcast when I listened to it for 10 minutes.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, I literally heard this little
snippet. Yeah. When Turo was telling
because he was with his kid.
Yeah,
that's the one story that I heard.
From them, me and him, obviously, I chatted to him on a level, and he recognised that I was chatting to him on a level, so he was like,
he's grumpy, man, but he's a fucking cuddly bear, mate. He's grumpy, man. He's helped me out, man. He's helped me out, man. He knows he's fucking a kindred spirit when it comes to fucking being a mental cunt. Do you know what I mean?
I think he kind of that's why he like took me under his wing almost and like came down on Christmas Day, brought down like 2 black books, brought down a load of paint, was like, just use the paint. My hands are too cold to paint.
He's a G.
Let me use the paint. Showed me his, you know what I mean? He's just like, and also like having him on was good as well because hearing the history of like the Bristol fucking blue.
It goes back.
I'm gonna have to get Blue up here because she's gonna wake up.
That's all right.
So carry on.
Yeah. So
So that's when you moved to Bristol, really.
That's when I moved to Bristol, man. That's when it all happened, really.
But no, actually, we skipped that. We got to the swamps, and then after that was Bastard Sons, isn't it?
Bastard Sons with me and you, and that was it. That was like the fucking summer of love, wasn't it? It was fucking chaos.
A couple of summers, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it was chaos. Hello, Blue.
We're up there.
Yeah. Come on, Blue. Blue.
Come on.
Yeah, we did the first album, and then
no, Bastard Sons, that was a whole era for me. That was actually the time when I was actually like, I'm a rapper now. Like, because everything before that, I kind of thought I was a rapper, but the Bastard Sons, I felt like I was a rapper. Do you know what I mean? Like, I felt
was that because of the shows that you guys started doing?
It was just like, I don't know, man. I became confident in myself. Like, so I did a tune called Crescendo, which talked about mental health and stuff like that, and I become confident to rap about like me. Do you know what I mean? Whereas before I was I was being a super rapping rhino. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean? Like lyrical. But like, but then I rapped about something I was actually going through. You know, if you listen to that track, it's to the T. It's something that actually happened to me and was fucking heavy. You know, it's a heavy fucking time. And like, I was like, yeah, that's the shit, man. Like, that's the shit. And then me and Beto were always very different people. Probably the reason the Bastard Sons broke up is because of that. We kind of maybe rinsed it a little bit. You know, the great thing about it
we did
was
a lot of shows, isn't it?
Yeah, and we just but
give
like,
her a little pat, mate. Sorry,
it's all right. I've only just found out you're a girl.
Over a short time, innit?
Yeah, it was like you guys started popping. It was like you guys filled the gap after Safe Fire. Yeah, in my opinion. As far as like hip hop, like that boom bappy kind of hip hop was going.
Yeah.
Like Bastard Sons kind of filled that with a bit of the futuristic like electronic vibe as well.
Beats,
do you know what I mean? But it was like it had the feel of
the dark stuff to it as well.
Yeah.
Like, the first album, I love it still, but
the first album was where we should have begun and end, really. Like in a lot of ways. Like I love the stuff that we did with Brolo without Beto. Where we were like, just because I felt like that was like again like something original. I don't care whether it's good or not, good or bad. Really, it's like it was original. Do you know what I mean? And I think like
that's
much
told me a storyboard for that once, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just like,
for the project?
All the apes are getting trained and it's crazy shit, man.
But like me and Brogy were always on that thing. Like we were always on like me and Brogy. Obviously, we like lived together and we fucking. You know, we were always mega close. So, like, we always were into that emo shit, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm into fucking crying to music, do you know what I mean? I fucking love music, do you know what I mean? And I love hip-hop, and it saved my life, and I fucking, I cry to music, do you know what I mean? I feel music. I was going to
say, like, does it...
It's not something that's like just, that's good wordplay, do you know what I mean? That's why I listen to a lot of soul rather than hip-hop.
Has it helped you as well?
Yeah.
So, like, we say with like, the writing process, like, with music, because I find, like, if I'm fucking stressing, if I put on something like a darker beat, do you know what I mean, or something like minor key, and it like bangs, then I will fucking just unleash all this shit and I'll feel better.
Well, that's always been. I think that's always been like my better stuff is when I've gone like through chaos, and then I come out the other end. I basically have like this loop of like how I sort of come about doing music is I'll go through like a load of really traumatic stuff, then I give up music, and then I fucking start music again with a new vigor, and then and then it all comes out, like, and I'm not a consistent guy, do you know what I mean? That's why I've never like really sort of, I've never really like been really consistent, do you know what I mean? Like but because I just fucking do stuff when it comes to me. But yeah, the Bastard Son stuff was cool, and then after that, just to keep the timeline going, then it was Percy Filth time, and like and that's that's when I don't know, man. That's when like the introduction to everyone. Boom.
So carry on. It's cool. We'll just have to
take the images off.
Take the images off. Stop. But we'll do that in a second. Let's bring it to a kind of close.
Yeah, let's just go edit now and then I'll stop this.
Yeah.
And then I met Percy Filth. So and then I met Percy Filth.
Nicely done though.
Yeah. And then I met Percy Filth.
Just quickly before, cameras are currently fucking. They didn't work the whole time.
Yeah, I can't have that. I can't have that. Yeah. Should we carry on?
Oh yeah, we should. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Percy Filth.
Percy Filth. So then I met Percy Filth and I met the Split Profits.
Oh shit!
And that's when
did we meet through? We didn't meet through Percy Filth.
No, we met through the Bastard Sons.
Yeah.
I think I first met you at an MF Doom. It was an MF Doom show, and I think you and up front, and you come down on your bikes. Like I remember you just turning up on your bicycles, and I think it was Rogie again. It was Rogie these are the pups. You know what I mean? I think I literally got introduced to you as the pups, which then became like your fucking name for me in my head for years because I've always wanted a family.
That was the real Bastard Sons of Mylo.
Yeah. And like
you lot was young then as well, though, innit?
Yeah, when we first came into it, like I was 21.
Young. Yeah, exactly.
When Split Profits started.
I met you
popping.
before that, but
we were like on the scene.
Young, innit? But I met Luke and that when he was like 21, and same as Power, and
yeah.
But it's my
and another connection, the Plymouth connection, is Bad Habits was my boy from back in Plymouth.
Yeah, that's mad. Yeah.
Like I remember Bad Habits like said to me, that could go on forever, but I knew Bad Habits like back in the day when he had Bad Habits, and I had Bad Habits.
He's one of the guys, that's like he's a fucking ninja.
Yeah, mate.
You know Some of the shit that he used to do. Like,
I know you're gonna talk about his business, but he had Bad Habits.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And we met you lot. We were supporting MF Doom. And like I remember, we got paid £3 for the show. Is that right, Rogue? We got paid £3. Remember, we bought some chips. We bought some chips. The promoter was like, "I've got any money?" I was like, "Well, how much fucking money have you got, bro?" Like, "Fucking give me some money out of your fucking."
He bought us all chips, and then I threw the chips in the air when it with the vinegar.
Let it rain.
But I tell you what was the worst thing, the piss take of that MF Doom gig, was that I saw MF Doom's rider on the paper, and they had barbecue steak. It was no drinks; it was all food. Barbecue steak.
He doesn't eat half of.
Yeah, it was him and some other super. Like the guy made Doom look skinny.
You know what Doom asked for before, and
whoever's
out there who did this night, like Luke, Rhyme and Reason, those guys. I swear, I think it was Doom. Like they booked him, and he wanted like oxygenated water. Yeah, that you could only get from the like you had to import it. They had to fucking import it, or like fuck knows what they ended up doing.
Just bought it with him.
Just fucking soda stream.
But then apparently he didn't even drink it.
Yeah. Well, mate,
why are you gonna run like that, man? Like, come on.
Mate, I fucking drank when we played with KRS-One. That was a fucking sick show. It was like Slot, Rag and Bone Man, Leafy.
That was a mad
show.
We
all got towed off because everybody like tried to take the rider out of fucking like trying to put that. You remember there was like a hole. There was like a little hole.
I think their rider did get taken because we weren't allowed to sell clothes there.
Yeah, because there was a little hole and it was going to the backstage area. And I remember it was like either me, you. It was like a load of us, and that we were all trying to get our hand through this hole to get like the fucking rider. And then eventually I went upstairs, and I'm stood there, and I'm like fucking, and I see a bottle of Ciroc, like a massive bottle of Ciroc, and I'm like, and it just goes in the jacket. I'm not even thinking. It just goes in the jacket, pocket check. Right, I'm and I'm downstairs and I'm with Maestro and I'm like, "Do you want some Ciroc, brother?" And then fucking Luke, bless him, Luke from Rhyme and Reason, bless him, trying to control chaos.
Yeah, shouts to fucking Luke, man. Because
he's
doing
a good
nights
guy.
now, like put on a couple of nights or whatever, a few. It's a fucking stressful thing, man. And them lot, they had to deal with us as well. Like 8 8 fucking SP man then. Rocking up in there. But the thing with Rhyme and Reason is like
all of us as well. There was like 20 of us as well.
Yeah, there was a gang with roll deep. Because we were all cool. That's the thing. So to other people, it might seem like, oh my fucking, but we were all like,
we're all like nice chaps. But like, I mean, most of the time. But like, but yeah, he's seen it. He was like, Mylo, that fucking bottle of Ciroc. He's like, there's no fucking way you've bought a bottle of fucking Ciroc. That's fucking Pete Rock's fucking Ciroc. And I fucking pinched Pete Rock's fucking Ciroc, and I'm proud of it. Yeah, I'm proud of it. So yeah, Percy Filth.
Oh yeah, all right.
So Percy Filth, I met Percy Filth, and then I met you lot, and then there was a whole fucking era. Then that was like the kind of next era, really, when I kind of when I don't know, man, we just all met each other, and there was like Nodstock. I think was when we
festival season got mad. That was like one of the things that like really.
And it was just the biggest one was Bristfest, didn't it?
Yeah, the Bristfest. Yeah, and I was crudely cut. Do you know what I mean? Like there was just a point where we were all fucking united.
Gang, like all of us.
Everyone.
I've got a fucking sick photo of us backstage.
I've got a few of that as well.
You know that one? Like there's this one photo of like.
One I haven't seen.
Nah. Are you not in that one?
I don't know.
Oh mate.
There's like bare of us, like even like Lee was in it.
Yeah.
Drills and shit.
Yeah, everybody, man, because we all rolled as one, and for like a little small, tiny little pocket of time, everybody rolled as one, and there were fucking loads of us, and it was dope, bro.
We used to have to call out like, bah.
Yeah.
And it'd be like you'd be somewhere in Bristol, and you'd hear in the distance, you'd go, that scream it, and it come a bit closer. Like, oh! Like get around the corner, there's just 20 dope, people, man. Like.
Yeah, it was dope. That's basically my favourite time in like Bristol hip hop for me. Was like my favourite time. It felt like we fucking go to the festivals. All of a sudden, I'm like, all my mates are famous. Yeah. Like I'm getting recognised at festivals. It was dope, bruv. Like I'm like fucking in my 30s, like my mid 30s. You know what I mean? And I'm like, this is dope. I once got a fry up in Devon because somebody recognised me. Although they said like they were like, oh, Mylo Stone, and they're like, what's that kid saying? I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. Like, forever in the shadow. But I can give me a fry up. It was dope. They would stop serving and give me a fry up.
Do you remember that kid who wanted you to sign the CD?
No.
Bastard Sons. Do you remember when we played in Exeter, I think it was? Mm. And he all he wanted was for us to sign the CD because he already bought it. He was like, it helped him through some times or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we got there and Mylo was just like, fuck the CD, bro. We're just going to hang around with you all night.
He's going to be my friend.
Took him on board, like.
Yeah, I haven't got that many mates. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, just hang out with me, be my mate. Take my number. You know what I mean?
Like, the kid was so gassed. Like, that was sick, man.
Yeah, dope, man.
That's a power move, man. Well, not even a power move because it's just a nice move.
Yeah.
Like a righteous fucking.
We were giving him the CD, but we all signed, didn't it? And then Mylo was just like, fuck that, we're just going to hang around with you. You're a bastard.
Well, that was fucking it for me, man. The Percy Filth. So I've known Percy Filth. I met Percy Filth in this, like, I don't know, little weird recording space. I mean, me and Percy will know.
You run that label. He's a Plymouth guy.
No, Aerosolic Jazz.
Yeah.
God bless the Daddy J.
Aerosolic.
Yeah, God bless the Daddy J, man, like a fucking G. Another guy that's kind of been a lifesaver for me, but me and Percy got introduced. I was on this terrible this video shoot. Like, big up to the guy who did it, but like he didn't really have a clue what the video shoot was about. And then somebody introduced me to this guy, Percy Filth, and I just drunk a load of mescaline. I think it's mescaline. Yeah. And like I remember just looking at this studio. I was looking at this studio and like I was tripping off this fucking billboard, and then like somebody's like, this guy's like playing me this thing, and it's literally like, mate, this is like 15 years ago, and it was the original. It was Percy creating this sound then, because it was this sound. It was like boom bap, but it was like, poof, but it was like down wow, and it was like it was, you know, I cite Percy as one of the greatest producers in fucking the UK. You know, he's an original guy. Do you know what I mean? And like a fucking lovely guy and
space funk.
Like, like, and it was like the origination of that. That was just had this at the time. He was working with Sonny, and you know, and it was just this sort of thing, and I couldn't really get with it. I didn't really dig it. I couldn't really get with it. He did a tune on our Cohorts album, and it was like that was literally the tamest thing he had. And I was like, I can kind of get with that, because it's, and then years later, you moved to Bristol, and it's like literally that EP is the hardest thing I've ever had to rap to, because it's just fucking off key as fuck. You know what I mean? The beats are all over the place. You don't know what's going on. But it was fucking one of the funnest times.
End of level boss music.
Yeah. So the end of level boss music.
Go check that out for the people listening. You need to go check out end of level boss music.
Like that right for me was like fucking.
That was the first video I was in.
Yeah, that was the first time we did videos.
Shit, we did
You're in that.
The track with Cersei.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Yeah. With
That's the first video I was in.
Is it?
Yeah.
And I just like the
absolutely
whole
memory
with
fucked,
that like I was really like, I don't know, something about it. I just with the video, I wasn't in. You know how sometimes you're like ready for a video and you're like, right, I'm gonna perform, I'm gonna act, I'm gonna really get into it. With that, I just didn't like really know what was going on.
You had a kind of acting role though, innit?
And I had to like rap into fucking Cersei's face with a big knife. So I was just in
Cersei's a big guy as well.
Yeah, and I was just in his face like, just like joking this. Yeah, he's safe as fuck. Do you know what I mean?
No, he's a legend that day.
That look that he gives to me in the video as well cracks me up. Like still to this day, the look when he comes out the shop.
Yeah.
But at that time, I was on that fucking.
Oh yeah, it's you. It's Rogie.
When you touch my fucking, you touch the
biblos.
Yeah, go check out the video.
Yeah, man, good times. And I seen somebody the other day, man, and they were talking about rap to camera. But like for me, them fucking videos, the League videos, was some of the funnest. I love all that like little era of Briz, because like
shooting videos.
It's just like, yo, what you up to? When I come back,
do you want to come do a music video? Like,
do you know what I mean? I come back from the Philippines and I'm like, yo, what you up to? All right, we're around the corner, and it's just. The gang, do you know what I mean? They're there, and it's like fucking Ollie Whitehouse, do you know what I mean? Big up Ollie, like fucking, and it's just the gang, like, and we're all in each other's videos, and it was fucking dope. It was a dope little fucking time, man. Like it was a time of happiness for me, man. Like I moved to the Philippines for like a little bit.
When you come back from the Philippines, that was a dope time.
And me and Rogie, like I was of no fixed abode, and Rogie was staying somewhere at a friend's house, and then I ended up. Can I say this? Because I wasn't necessarily meant to be staying there, but like, I
was looking after someone's place.
Yeah.
And then he was stuck abroad. Like literally living in Manila or something.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember. That's when it was like Mylo disappeared.
Because I was looking after the place. I had 2 months. It was just me in the place. So I was like, if you do come back now, just come back to this place, and I got you for 2 months.
Yeah.
And that's what happened, didn't it?
Yeah. And we just lived together, man. Like in that little thing, man. It was just like.
How many times you two lived together then?
Well, it's just those 2 times, isn't it? But like fucking but like
one time was like 6 months hard.
Yeah. But like it was just like, and both of those places were no fixed abode things. One time was when you were homeless, the other time was I was homeless, and it was. I just remember, man, like we fucking recorded a bunch. It can never really come out, innit? But like it was kind of I got
all days recording.
It was the start of the Incredible Disappearing Man, but then I did the League thing.
Put out like a little lost tapes.
Mate, we've been saying that we're going to record like the ultimate album at all times.
The things that I've got still saved that we did is like the early stages of
Incredible Disappearing Man. It was that. I say it on the track, innit? Because it was. So me and Rogie have always had this like little connection where we were like, "Fuck everything, man. We're gonna tell the truth." Do you know what I mean? Like we're the truth. Do you know what I mean? Like, and we've always been into this like thing of like fucking saying,
actually be real.
Actually be real, man. Like I feel like
that's why we all jam.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because I think that's the philosophy of like. Most of the people in our close circle have that fucking.
It's got to be real, isn't it?
Philosophy.
Yeah. Let me tell you a drug story.
It's got to be fucking real, otherwise, like, do you know what I mean? Be real to yourself, like.
There's literally no point in nothing that's not real.
Yeah,
that's the magic.
Yeah.
Let me tell you the dopest drug story. Right? This is a drug story.
Mylo Stone.
145.
Right, don't put me on camera with this, right? But like I'm fucking.
That's right.
But like
solicitor's been calling.
Yeah. But like but the drug story is right. We play a festival, and my mate Edward, who's like a hipster student, he gives me this bottle of fucking basically it's like acid, which is called M-bomb. N-bomb, and it's one of those ones that's like all the fucking alphabet in it, the liquid stuff, right? So we do it like the fucking. I'm meant to meet Rogie, right? And like fucking basically we do it the night before, and like I meet Rogie, and I'm like, fucking sorry, Rogue, I'm fucked. Do you know what I mean? Like, and we are meant to hook up, just like me and Rogie. We have these evenings where we get loads of cider and we just chill with music, and I turned up absolutely wrecked, off my face, tripping. And I'm like, there's loads of people coming round, and fucking, he was kind of pissed off for about fucking 2 seconds. And then all of a sudden, because Rogie's a fucking psychonaut, right? Like, Rogie became this thing in my head because I was tripping hard. I was like, Rogie's my anchor, man. Like, Rogie's my anchor. Like, I was like, bruv, please look after me, man. Like, I know I fucked up, yeah, we're not having Rogie Mylo time, but like, fucking, bruv, I'm tripping hard, like, and like, fucking, just look after me. And Rogie just, mate, he become like this fucking, in my mind, he become like this Jesus character. So he walked me to the park, and like, and he's like, and I remember just going to the park, and actually, I still think this is a profound thing to say. I was like, this is the only time this will ever happen. Right, and in my mind it was really profound, and in a way it is a bit profound, right, because it's true, right, but like
I was tripping too, by the way.
Yeah, but like
it's not as much.
No, courage to look up to him.
So like the next day, right, the next day we're playing a festival, and I think it was Nas Festival.
Oh, was this the time?
Yes.
This is the time.
So yeah,
this story is fucking legendary. You nearly
lost my mind.
Just gone forever. Yeah, you nearly went forever.
I don't even know the story.
So the next day, right?
I left before this even happened, but I know it like I was there. I've been told it so many times.
So basically, I'd done that. I had this fucking beautiful time. Like fucking, me and Rogie. It was my girlfriend at the time, my friend Mads, and like we'd come back, we'd come down. This was a brilliant drug experience. Next day we play Nas. I'm the host for Sicko, right? I'm on stage and I'm hosting.
That's when we were all doing bare acid as well.
Yeah, man. And like everybody, the thing is, man, it's the story of my life. Is everybody does it, and then I fucking do it. Like I go over the fucking waterfall. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And like I'm on stage and I'm doing this fucking liquid stuff, and it's like a pipette. You sniff it up your nose, right? Like this, right?
You took me back to the night when you said pipette.
Pipette, yeah.
I haven't heard that since that day.
Right. So look, I'm on stage. I'm hosting and shit. Everything's going well. I'll have a little pipette. I'll have another one. You're meant to do like one or two. I do another one. I do another one. And then I meet fucking that kid. And like Matt's fucked, and like I'm fucked, and when me and him are together, it's just fire and fire. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, he's like, come on, Mylo, and I'm like, yeah, fuck.
I used to be the same with him, brother.
And I'm like, fucking yeah, right, man, fucking. Do you know what I mean? Like, and then I'm doing more and more, and then I remember like, fucking, mate, you're meant to do 2. I've done like 10 by now, right? And I'm fucking, and then like, so this is
like
all
sat down because we were with Luke as well.
Yeah, so that was after, right?
But that's when it
all went fucking wrong.
Carry on.
Yeah. So look, I'm doing 2, and then I finish. I say to Chris from Sicko, I'm like, bruv, I gotta go and have a lie down. Like, do you know what I mean? So I'm like walking down through the field, and I wasn't going for a lie down. I was like, I was just trying to get out of my fucking MCing duties. Right? I walked down there with my girlfriend, Sophie Witchley. Fucking shout out to her, man. Like, and and then she's just grabbed the bottle from me. She's like, you fucking idiot. Like, what? Like, I've just watched you do 10 more of them. You've done like fucking 20 drops of that shit, man. And I'm like, all right, everyone calm down, I'm fine. And like, I fucking walk back to the tent, and I keep on fucking trying to get it off her, man. And then I'm feeling wet. I mean, like, there's waves, and then there's fucking tsunamis. Like, and I'm like, I'm back at the fucking tent, and I ring up front, and I'm like, bro, we're gonna come get you, yeah. I'm like, you need, because I'm just like a big baby at festivals. I'm like, you need to speak to up front for me, and fucking make sure that I meet him, and like, oh fuck's sake, Mylo, like fucking, and then I'm kind of like, so like they take me to see up front, like literally, like they take me to see up front. My mate Ed, who gave me the bottle, said, mate, there's been like, the only thing is if you do too much, you get caught in a loop. Right, this is what he said. You get caught in a loop, right? And I was like, "What do you mean, right?" So I'm walking through the crowd and fucking I'm God fucking honest truth. I'm a fucking religious man now, you know. Praise Yeezy, right? But like I fucking walked through this crowd to meet Luke, to me up front, and I'm fucking like, I'm literally seeing the same people as I'm walking past, and all of a sudden, I'm getting nowhere. I'm literally in a fucking loop. And I go to my girlfriend, I go, look, we gotta sit the fuck down, because something booky as fuck is happening right now. And I'm like, she's like, look, fucking, like, we've got to fucking meet Luke, and fucking, like, you're fine. I'm like, you don't know what's fucking happening in my head. I'm like, I've seen that girl 17 times. She'll just walk past me, and I'm on this loop, man. Like, fucking, it was fucking, in the end, and Matt fucking, that kid fucking, except basically our like little phrase for the festival was meet you at the Dodgems. Meet you at the Dodgems. We just, I don't know, we found it funny, like, oh yeah, meet you at the Dodgems, you know, like at a festival, yeah, meet you at the Dodgems. And like, I've seen some Dodgems, and I'm like, I'm sitting down here and waiting for fucking Daddy to come. And like, dude, like, man, we need to move you need to move, we need to sort this out, like, you're scaring us now. And I'm like, I'm not scared, I'm waiting for Daddy. And like, fucking, then Luke comes up, we go back to the tent, and then at this time, man, like, basically how I can describe it is fucking, so like, fucking, we're all tripping, yeah, and then at the time I start crying, and I'm like saying that ninjas were attacking. I felt like the entire back half of my brain had come off, and there were little tiny ninjas fucking operating on the back of my brain, right? And I'm like, there's ninjas attacking my brain, and I could see the worried looks on everyone's face, and like, I'm like, I know I'm worrying you, like, I know this is fucking bad, but think about me, man, like, I'm fucking, and I'm like, I'm crying, I'm crying, and I get mad, and I got my girlfriend, they're hugging me, like, I'm just sat with two girls hugging me, and I'm like, just make it stop. And like, the thing that actually fucking stopped it, man, like, fucking the thing that stopped it, man, it's like, that kid fucking walked up over the hill and was like, Mylo, just fucking sort yourself out, man, like, just have a fucking drink. And it just snapped me out of it, like, instantly, because everyone else was worried, everyone else was going, oh, he's fucking thing, whereas Matty, like, do you know what I mean, he was just like, bruv, come on. And then he's like, I'll have some, and then we all did it, and like, and then everybody got on it, and then everybody was confused, and I'm like, oh, fucking up front, like, to this day, man, like, he'll fucking laugh about it.
What from what I heard as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's loads of different versions, because fucking.
But I heard that, like, when he got back to the tents with Upfront or whatever, he sat there, started shouting some madness.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna.
I know what they're gonna. I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah,
and then tried to drink the bottle. So he literally tried to drink the bottle, and I think like Matt or like Upfront or that kid like stopped him, or someone stopped him from.
Yeah, that happened. Yeah, that happened. All that happened.
The fucking bottle. And that's what was like, whoa, because like, you do that shit, bruv, that's you, like.
Yeah, that's me, man. I mean, maybe that's me anyway, but like,
well, we did festivals like that. Remember that one when we did Nostock? And then straight after
Nostock got funky, bro.
No, we did a funky Nostock one, and then the very day after, we had to go and do
that's another good one.
Festival at Thekla, and it was like an under 18s crowd.
That's racist. That's racist. That's that group. That's racist.
That's racist. They were.
Do you know the group from America?
Well. So we supported them anyway. But yeah, it's an under 18s thing, isn't it? Yeah. But we just come from. We just come from a festival. I was alright because I did.
Yeah. Do you know what?
I was.
Let me take up the story from there, right? So like me and Mads,
the same day when we had to carry you out.
Yep, it's the same one, right?
Drop you to the fucking stage.
Right. So like my friend Mads, like big up to Mads, right? If you're fucking on big up Mads, man. She's for fucking Sunshine Girl, right? So but she's always our fucking like, you know, Mads was just like a person that was
there throughout that whole time.
Yeah, just a person, just a fucking great girl, one of my best mates, and like me and Mads, it was like 5 o'clock. We're in a sleeping bag. I think we're both in like adjacent sleeping bags in a tent. And I'm like, come on, Mads, it's not over yet. It's fucking, what is it? It's like Sunday night. Yeah. Yeah, it was Sunday morning. So it was Sunday morning. We had the show on Sunday night, right? And I'm like, fucking, I don't even want to blow up this guy, right, who sold me the pills, but it was a very big UK hip hop rapper. But like, I'm not gonna blow him up. But like, we walked down. I said, "Come on, Mads, there's fucking life left in us yet." And like, I always had this like phrase of like, "Drink to those who can't drink no more." It was like my pirate thing. Like I was just like, "Oh yeah, it's a pirate thing, isn't it? We could be dead tomorrow." Do you know what I mean? Like, so we walked down, and like fucking, and we all walked down, and we bought these pills off this person, and like fucking, we bought these fucking mental gurners, and then fucking, we're like this. It's 6 a.m, and all of a sudden, all the music stopped. And everything stopped and everybody just went home. And me and Mads just sat in this festival like, fuck, we're just coming up on the strongest pills ever. And I think maybe double dropped them. And then like, we're like, right, Valium. We got to fucking search some Valium. So we're like, we're gone through the festival and we're like just fucking mad people. Like actual mad people. Like, yo, you all right? And people are like trying to go to bed and we're like, yo, bruv, like you got any Valium? Just mad people, right? Eventually we get some Valium. And like eventually, man, like fucking, like I'll do enough Valium that I'm fucking clean out unconscious, and I mean I'm unconscious, right? And this is where the next bit comes in, right? They packed
to get you the next day,
mate, they packed the whole tent down around me. So like there's pictures of it.
In the middle, you took the whole tent.
Yeah, took the whole tent. I'm still asleep. I was chucking crisps at people. I was just being a cunt. I was being a dick, right? I was being a dick. I'm not proud of it, right? But I'm sort of proud of it.
Like Mylo's done some mad shit at festival.
Yeah, and like
we had one for each, 4 of us carried him at the festival, and he was just going fucking spitting at people.
Yeah, and like so they carried me, my crew, my fucking crew, my family, man, like fucking carried me out of the festival. They put me in the car. I'm fucking unconscious, man. They all went to on the way back. They all went to McDonald's and cracked the window like I was a dog. Like I was a dog.
I stayed with you though.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. But I got McDonald's and you didn't. You're the only person that didn't get McDonald's that day.
We fucking got back. I got back. Basically, I fell asleep at this festival non-stop. I woke up and somebody's going.
Which year was that?
It must be 2014.
Yeah.
13 maybe.
So we were playing it that year?
No, I don't think so. It was J-Man was there.
That was Bastard Son's era, innit? I turned up in a state.
You weren't there.
I turned up in a state.
So the year before.
It was the day after my birthday, so I turned up in a state.
J-Man was there and
Leaf Dog, innit?
Yeah, so that was the one before us.
Contact.
No, that was Dyke. Dyke and all that, innit? Yeah, Dyke and Baxter were doing Contact Play. So
no, Leaf was.
Oh no, it was a year after that, I think. Actually, that was our first one. That was Nas. Aeon, yeah.
Yeah, that's where a load of people went.
Yeah, it must be like
that Aeon festival. That's where I
remember Dyke looking at me.
Shouts to Chris because like he hooked up so many people in the scene. And without him doing those fucking.
Mate, I was like the voice of Sicker for like many years. You know what I mean? So yeah, big up Chris. You know what I mean? But like,
it must have been 13 or 14.
But like, yeah, maybe, yeah. I've no idea. But like, I fell asleep at Nostock. I fell asleep like this with Mads going, I need to go sleep, and then I woke up and I was in Bristol and somebody's going, fucking, you need to get on stage, and we fucking smashed it.
Went straight on.
Smashed it.
No. We did a sick thing that year actually because it was under 18s, yeah. I was working at Prime Minister at the time in St Nick's Market, and we had this.
We got on it after as well.
Yeah, no, but there was this little kid. Doing work experience with us, Max, innit? He turned out to be a photographer or whatever, but he was there with his man.
I remember little Max.
Yeah, because I knew him.
What Max?
I said to Mylo on stage, like, oh, shout out my man, and he just got gassed from that because it was
I remember we got
Max. Oh, yeah,
I mean, I'm not going to tell this story because like I don't want to talk about girls.
No, I don't think so.
I don't want to talk about girls, but like I remember that night we got on it and we went back to my flat. That was that same night. Fucking did loads of lines and I was like, girl, but we're not going to talk about that. But like, fucking, but like, yeah, fucking. Do you know what I'm talking about? Mads' mate.
Meow night.
Yeah, we did like 10 grams of meow.
Oh, that
fucking
shit,
hell, mate. Like fucking hell, man. How the fuck am I alive?
That was crazy, bro. That was Yeah.
That
I went back to your flat. That was the flat in Bedminster.
Yeah. I've got pictures of it. It's fucking.
There's a girl flick there as well.
That's what I'm talking about. I just didn't want to say her name, innit? I think she's like quite a posh girl now, but like, well, and I'm sure she doesn't want her drug habits fucking exposed. But you know, fuck it, hang around with me and fucking you get exposed.
Fleck.
I'm the truth.
It's not. It said it was
Fleck. Her name was Fleck. But like, well, she bought 10 grams of fucking MCAT, and then we were like, yeah, come back to ours, and we went back to ours, and we just smashed it all in.
Back from the festival to the under 18 show, and then they met them that night, the same night.
We did that with Paul's, man. We came back from, I think it was Nostock, and we got back from Nostock and had to go straight to play some Paul's Carnival.
Mate, do you
remember?
A few
shows like that, man, where it was like,
when you do that because you're too.
Yeah, bro.
Remember us?
That's the thing with touring. Like,
you need to relax in between.
Honestly,
like,
man.
You don't get to relax in between your shows. Like, it's.
But
you definitely don't need to do that. Do you know what I mean?
Nah. Honestly, because like,
it's a good time to do it. It's good to do it like now, and you know what I mean. It's good to do it of an era, but I couldn't do it now. Fuck me, man. I'd be in a mental hospital. Do you know what I mean?
Especially with that, mate. That fucking MCAT, man, was just like.
Oh, it's horrible shit. Yeah, horrible shit, man. But yeah, there were some mad times, man. The Bastard Sons was like, it was just fucking who could be nuttier. And it was just some mad times, man. How the fuck I ever got on stage was fucking ridiculous.
Why?
Do you know what I mean? Just because I was on fucking drugs all the time. And I was mentally ill most of the time, do you know what I mean? Like I had mental illness, man. Like another thing that I'm going to touch on is that, like, man, like fucking mental illness, you know what I mean? Like, which is, something fucking probably quite close to our hearts, like right now, do you know what I mean, in the music scene. Man, let me shout out fucking, like, Gemlo, man, like fucking, I'll wait till Rogi's back, really, but, like, Gemlo's doing a thing now, like, I don't know if you know Gemlo.
I know the name,
Yeah, Gemlo Starks on Facebook.
Producer.
Nah, she's just a fucking hip hop head, mate. She's like one of the biggest fucking hip hop heads.
I recognise the name, like.
She's one of the promoters of Sip the Juice.
Okay.
Just a fucking old school girl. I mean, she's not that old. I don't want to call it old, but like, just a fucking gem. The name's in the fucking, the clues in the name, man. A gem. Like, and she's starting a project called Man Down. I think Chester P's involved. Like, I want everybody to get on board. I've shared it on the Facebook. It's a thing that's going to be like it's not up yet. It's going to be up in December. I think she said it's going to be up in December, but it's you can get her on the Instagram. I think she's on there. We'll have to ask Rogi.
But I think I've got her on. Like, I've definitely got her on like Facebook. And
it's a project called Man Down. And it's a project basically based around mental illness in mental illness in the music business, basically, like in the music scene. And Gemlo's fucking, like, just talking about Gemlo, Rogi's taking a little pee break. Yeah. I don't know what her Instagram name is. Gemlo Starks, is it?
At Lady Gemlo.
At Lady Gemlo, but she does something called Man Down, which I want to promote. If I get real for a minute, like, basically, like, as you know, man, like, as anyone who knows me, like, fucking, I've, like, suffered with mental illness. I work in mental health now, but, like, I've suffered with mental illness, like, pretty much all my life. There's a kind of flip side to all the fun stories, do you know what I mean? Like, Mylo's fucking gone mad, but Mylo did go mad, like, do you know what I mean? And, like, and I do fucking reach crisis point quite often. And, like, fucking Gemma, like, recently, like, fucking, and this is why, like, you can put up all the fucking memes and all the fucking, it's okay to not be okay statuses as you want, but at the same time, it's good to get on that messenger because it's good to fucking have that connection with your friends. And, like, I feel like as much as I hate Facebook, like, recently I was at crisis point and, like, she might be embarrassed. I don't know. She probably won't. But I was at crisis point and I'm chatting to Gemlo and I'm like, I'm fucking losing my mind here. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm literally like fucking, I'm hearing voices. Do you know what I mean? Like, my thoughts are going too fast. I mean, that girl fucking just rung me up out of nowhere. I ain't spoke to her in years. Do you know what I mean? Like, I ain't spoke to her in years. And rung me up and was instantly just took control of the situation. That must have been mad on mic. But instantly took control of the situation, was like, Mylo, you're all right. Like, fucking Mylo, fucking breathe.
She's a real one.
Mate, she's a fucking real one. Like, and like, I literally came on here tonight, was like, I literally need to talk about her and what she's doing with Man Down. As we know, we've all got fucking like, you know, certain fucking things going on at the moment with, you know, just fucking mental health, man. It's fucking mental. Do you know what I mean? I'm the poster boy for fucking bipolar. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
especially for men in this country, bro.
Yeah, but like, you know, let's not forget, man. Like, I know there's been a big focus, but like women too. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Women, like, I feel like that whole thing is positive. It's positive, but at the same time, like, you know, let's not fucking make it all about men.
No, I'm not.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
I'm not trying to make it about men at all. I'm just saying about statistics.
But having said that, Man Down, is something that Gemlo's doing, and like,
it's something that's not addressed as much as it should be.
It's not, because we all try and act fucking hard and that, and I know now, you know, we're soft enough to put a Facebook status up, but we're sometimes not fucking.
Well,
we're not. Those type of things. Yeah, we're sometimes not hard enough to fucking just ring your mate. Like, I rung her randomly. I said I'm not fucking feeling myself. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm fucking, you know, because my problem is. I like go in on myself, do you know what I mean? I'll disappear, do you know what I mean? The incredible disappearing man, I'll disappear and I'll just tell everyone that I'm alright. Like, I'll tell everyone I'm alright and I'll be like, yeah, I'm cool. Like, everybody is part of the fucking illness. Whereas, like, I just fucking, for some random reason, I was like, yo, and then she rung me up and just literally talked me down for like a half an hour. I'm fucking, and so this is the mad thing, man, about like any sort of like fucking BPD or fucking bipolar or anything, and that's the reason why like some of my friends have like fucking, you know, like not been able to handle me, is because I'll be saying one night I'm gonna kill myself, I'm fucking absolutely desperately in pain, I've fucking had enough of this world. The next day I'm like fucking, I'm fine. And like it's a fucking, you know, that's the madness of it. That's where the madness comes in. So it makes, you know, I've had like recently a friend say to me like, I just can't fucking handle that, man. Like, fucking, do you know what I mean? That's too much. Do you know what I mean? But that's part of it. And this is not feeling down. This is not feeling like, you know, but like, I'm not taking away that, but like, I'm saying it, this is a very real illness, and it seems to be.
It's been the same. Like, there's people dealing with it on Messenger now or whatever, and saying they can't. I used to do that in real life, innit? So situation. Like, it's definitely a real thing.
So yeah, my whole thing was to support the Man Down thing. I think, like I say, I think Chester P is going to get involved.
Yeah, he's involved,
and he's obviously dealt with it.
Triple Dot Beast as well.
Yeah, like fucking, but yeah, just Gemlo, man. Shout out to Gemlo, man. She's a fucking real lifesaver.
Yeah, I'd love to get involved in that shit, man.
Yeah, man. I want to just shed light on it if I can.
Yeah, let's get her on, man.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Yeah. brought it down a bit.
No, it's good, man. You need to promote shit like that.
Nah, but it's just like, it's just there.
Real life, innit?
Yeah, and there is like there's like, I feel like my life's like been a thing where there's all these crazy stories and they're wicked, but there is like a little downfall to it. Do you know what I mean?
There's always a dark side to it.
Yeah, and it's like, you know,
there's got to be the fucking yin to the yang.
It's the price you pay. Like,
and I've sorted myself out in recent years. As you know, like, I've had a daughter, and that sorted me out like fucking tenfold. Do you know what I mean? But it's not a cure. Do you know what I mean? But like, and it certainly is, you know, it's got its own stresses. But you know, I went
sleep,
sleep, man, sleep, fucking hell, man. Like, as you know, man, like,
Jesus,
it's you know, it's one of the most precious things that we have. Do you know what I mean? I think Rogie was saying before, it's like fucking just have a nap. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I say. That's the most things I say to myself.
Just have a nap.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just have a nap.
And that's it, man. Like, sleep's
I wish
a fucking.
I could run like that. Honestly,
I know,
if I could just fucking sit on the sofa or whatever and just go sleep for 20 minutes, bruv, I would utilize that.
But literally,
I'd be all slept up.
I'd
be cool.
For like 40 minutes if I want to.
Yeah.
The grass is always greener, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, man, and there's no grass at all, really.
Yeah, there's no.
But yeah, man. Like, I think over the years, man, like, I've sort of stepped back and I've been less active. Like, I gave up live shows. I think I've done the last Boom Bap Festival was the last live show that I did, and I took a step back because my mental health.
Boom Bap Festival was the last live show you did.
Yeah, that was the last thing I did. Yeah.
What was like a show that you were booked for? Like,
yeah, but it's like my I've gotten a mic, do you know what I mean? But like the fucking anxiety of live shows, and also because I can't control myself.
Mate, you hosted that recent show though.
Oh yeah, I did that.
That was ridiculous.
I did that.
Was like, for me anyway. That was
which
like,
show?
Mylo's back in it. Rope a Dope 5. We talked about it on the
I was madly influenced.
You know the cipher we talked about? Yeah. So Mylo hosted the cipher.
Okay.
I was madly influenced by like something you said actually, Jamie, like where I was.
Man called me Jamie.
Sorry. But like whereas like, you know, like I feel like maybe like, you know, I fucking do like gym now. I'm fairly healthy, like, do you know what I mean? I still have like many problems, but like I do like my meditation thing, which has been like a lifesaver, and I'm kind of like
getting fit as fucking, because I swear every time I start like exercising or doing some sort of physical shit, I feel 100 times better.
Because it takes you out of your mind. Like our worst enemy is our mind. So like your worst enemy is your mind, because it's just telling you a million narratives.
You have to exercise your mind with healthy eating and healthy thoughts, but then you have to exercise your body as well.
We know this is what's so fucked up, man. This is what's so fucked up is we know all the answers.
I don't do it.
We know all the answers. Do you know what I mean? You know that meditation is good for you. You know that exercise is good for you. You know that health. But like, yeah, I've got some fucking old fucking narratives in my head that I still live by. Do you know what I mean? Like,
well, the thing is, if I'll start something, like. I'll start like, all right, I've got this routine. I'll do this many, like 100 a day or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Do like 100 of each a day.
What, lines?
Nah. Just fucking
100 a day and I'm good. Nah.
And then like after fucking 2 weeks or something happened. Like I hurt, like this time it's like I hurt my shoulder. Started going jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Fuck my shoulder again.
You get out the process.
And I start, and you get out the process.
And then you have to get back in.
And then
it's a routine. It's a discipline,
stress in life and shit. And you're like,
it's a muscle though. The more times you get back in, the
more
times
there's two things that have probably saved my life. Like there's three things. There's friends. There's meditation and gym. Like that saved my life, man. Like I got heavily into it. Do you know what I mean? I was just.
I remember.
Mate. I just cut myself off.
Coming out, getting the guns out. Like,
I just got heavily into it, man. Like I just got.
His top off again.
I just got heavily into it, and it was just something I just felt good, and it was mine, and it was like my own thing that I didn't need any collaboration for. I didn't need a fucking. Do you know what I mean? I didn't need anybody about. I could just go and do on my own, and it made me feel great.
I remember when you were first getting into bodybuilding and stuff. He was playing these like hood videos of people just with a hip hop, pressing elephants and stuff.
Because I'm obsessional. Do you know what I mean? Like so, I'm like I just got obsessed with it, and like now having a daughter. Basically, that's my new fucking, that's my new obsession. Do you know what I mean? Like, I kind of like she's the nucleus of everything that I do. But now I'm kind of, as she's getting a bit older, I'm getting into like, I'm doing a bit more fitness again, and like trying to like actually like I would like to come out and do like some live shows again. Do you know what I mean? There's still fucking life in the old flannel. Do you know what I mean?
Mate, I fucking love to see. Like, we should do that. We should. Like, I really want to. Like, we talking about it with Wish.
Like a comeback thing, or just
no, about doing like a fucking like a Bristol show, but like a Bristol festival where all the artists at the festival are from Bristol. Do you know what I mean? Or have been in Bristol.
Yeah.
Part of the scene
I consider myself Bristol anyway.
Yeah,
though. Like, I'm the Mayor of Plymouth, but I'm the fucking king of Bristol. I'm joking. But no, Bristol's my home. Bristol's my home, and Plymouth's my birthplace.
Yeah, and exactly. You solidified yourself in it as well. But imagine that, like a festival where we fucking got a place, we got the investment, or all of us put in like a few bags each or some shit.
Bags in each.
If we would put a few bags in each, man, and just fucking like went for it.
A bag of pennies.
We could do it, bruv. We could do it, man. Because like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, it's still alive, isn't it?
You could just get booked anyway.
I mean, do you know what I love?
Yeah, of course.
Man, like I think fucking British hip hop is fucking dope at the moment, man. Like just to end, like, I don't know how much time we got left, but like to fucking say about.
We're still good recording. Is it still rolling?
Yeah, I've got it. No, I've got it.
Yeah, I don't know shit.
Well, like British hip hop, man. Like I was having this fucking, and just hip hop in general. Like I was having this fucking argument. I always put up I try and put up like little fucking statements to just poke at people on Facebook. Do you know what I mean? Like, because I just enjoy it. Do you know what I mean? I'm normally like sat there eating fucking breakfast with my daughter, and I just think, I'll fuck with them for a minute. Like, and I'm, Kanye's God or something like. Do you know what I mean? Like, and like I put up something about something, and like somebody's like, yeah, man, like fucking hip hop's not, and like I'm like, no, like what happens is you just become less in touch with it, because the vibe that even the grime kids, like, this is a perfect fucking example of it, right? So I used to do graph, right? And I was heavily into graph for like 8 years, you know what I mean? Like heavily into graph, right? I come up with like some mad graph writers, TRP, Snow, Sex, some fucking mad writers, you know what I mean? I remember it going from like classic graph, New York graffiti, to Nima come on the scene, Arrow come on the scene, everything started getting Euro. Do you know what I mean? The wonkiness, the thinness of the connections, right? LA, and I was like, that's ill, and I was doing all that, right? And then I got caught up in some shit, right? And then I literally didn't look at graph or do graph for maybe like 6 months. I come back later, and all of a sudden everything looks like fucking weird fucking crap 70s, like it just looks terrible to me, right? But it's because I lost touch and I didn't see the progression, so I couldn't catch up. And no matter how hard I tried, I'm like, why are they all fucking like that looks shit? And they're like, oh, that's ill. That's the fresh shit. And I'm like, but that looks terrible. And like that's what happens with people with hip hop. So like they'll not really understand. That's what's happened with like like I fucking rate all that fucking new shit, bro. Like I rate all of it. Like I love it. It's something I pride myself on, that I never lost touch with hip hop. Just in terms of the music, I never lost like. Do you know what I mean?
In a sense of the new shit, who are you talking about?
I love it all, bruv. I love everything.
Let's talk about him.
Hey?
Let's talk about XXX.
I love, mate, that last album, them last interviews. Jesus Christ, bruv, these the fucking truth. It's the truth. I listen to it, and I'm like, if you don't think that's the truth, then you've missed the Euro bit in the middle. The same way as graph, you missed that little bit in the middle, that progression, because what the trap scene and what the fucking
he was doing like.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Scene,
yeah. Do you know what I mean? That
he went. Like was he the thing we were talking about last week? Like XXXTentacion.
Yeah, he did the question mark album, and it's the last album.
Limewire.
No, that was after.
But was that him though?
No, that wasn't him.
He did sad. He did the cheat sad.
But
But
he was the guy that knows about tuning into 42 hertz and shit like that.
Okay. Yeah. Someone commented back on that shit. You know?
Yeah, I know. I saw it.
Did you see that?
Yeah. Like shouts. It's like
that guy, because I was
my friend Jessica.
Safe for doing that research.
My friend Jessica, like fucking Jessica Brady, like shouts out to her. She said it fucking ages ago, and this is before I've seen a Vice magazine since say it, and I've seen a few other things saying it. But the trap thing is like fucking basically more punk rock than fucking punk rock. It's like Black American music has started doing what the it's a bit. I don't know. I've got the right to say this. Started doing what the fuck it wants again. Because if you look back to Soul Sonic Force and you look back to all that shit, mate, they were in fucking like.
It comes from homemade music.
Yeah, and it's like
Soul Sonic Force days. It was homemade music.
Yeah, it's kids making music. It's kids making music. Do you know what I mean?
The trap thing is back to literally as kids would fucking. It's the same.
It's the same spirit as split. It's the same spirit as Split Profits. It's the same spirit as 221-year-old kids doing a fucking. But like what I'm saying is the same spirit as like that, as like
the spirit of
kids making music, kids making youth thing, and it's like you got to get on board, but don't ever criticize it, because like I see like the way. I support a lot of young kids in my job, and I see the way they get down to some of this trap shit, which like I don't quite understand. It's this energy. It's fucking
like,
ill.
Die hard like hip hop fans, like that will come to me and like be like, oh, but do you like that shit? Like, so do you like that fucking grime shit or whatever, and like all that trap shit? And I'm like, yeah, I like fuck. If it's a good tune, I like it. I don't give a fuck like what it is.
I love 070 Shake. It's like one of my favorite artists. She's like Kanye. Kanye. I don't want to say Kanye discovered her, but he put her on. Yeah. She's like lesbian trap music, man, and she's fucking ill. She's ill. Have you heard
the fucking Ill Camille? You heard of Ill Camille?
No.
Oh man, she's fucking
that's what I mean, man. It's sick, fucking endless, isn't it? It's endless. Like Earth Gang. That kid put me onto Earth Gang. That kid in Luke. Yeah. Not Luke. Yeah, big up Luke.
And JID.
People know him from Sicko. He's Hate Money. Big up Luke.
JID.
But JOP?
JID.
JID. I don't know.
Fuck knows.
But I'm like, so is that Tibetan? No.
Nah, like Earth Gang, like one of the.
Oh yeah. Mate, but like there's fucking so much out there, man, and I'm constantly amazed, like I was saying earlier, about like hip hop's like this woman that I fall out of love with and I go, oh, all their mates are cunts, and then I fucking see her again and I fucking actually look at her again, I'm like, oh my god, she's beautiful. Do you know what I mean? Like fucking she's actually beautiful. Like fucking I love her to pieces, and actually I love all her mates, they're all sound. Do you know what I mean? Like that's my constant relationship with hip hop. But like some people would just fucked her off. Do you know what I mean? They're like, nah, she's not beautiful, man. She used to be beautiful. Do you know what I mean? She used to be beautiful back in the day. Do you know what I mean? She was hot.
Hold on to just that. Like,
what she used to look like when she was young. Yeah. But now she's fucking an older woman and she's fucking still ace.
People get scared. People get scared though, bro. They trust me. They get scared to change as well. Like even like. You know what I mean? People will find a sound and they'll stick with that sound. They'll find a sound that works and they'll stick with it. Yeah. And they'll kind of shun people that try and change out of their sound because they don't want to change out of the sound.
Yeah, man. I mean, I love my shit. Do you know what I mean? Like my fucking heart lies, of course, with like early '90s music. Do you know what I mean? Because that's that's like my childhood, so it reminds me of like being at a time. Do you know what I mean? Like, but also, look, I love fucking Drake. I think Drake's fucking ill, bro. Like that Scorpion album's ill.
Yeah, we had a whole fucking conversation about Drake.
Scorpion's album's ill. Emotionless. That Emotionless tune.
See, I just don't know shit about Drake, man. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of just shut
That's fine, man. You just fucking missed a little progression.
No, that's not. Straight, like,
Have you heard More Life?
No, I haven't heard it.
You have? More Life, Drake. It's the album where you got all of UK people on there, so it's like Skepta's.
Oh no, I haven't. I'm a pretty new Drake fan, but so I read I
got the memo.
I looked into the Scorpion album, and I just thought the Scorpion album.
It's 2 albums, isn't it? Because it's 2 times 10 tracks.
Yeah, it's just a fucking great album.
Yeah.
I don't know, man, but like you know, I love it all, man.
How much of that shit did he write though?
Who cares, man? Like, I fucking
no, but I care about that.
No,
I am. Fuck it. I don't care.
He's got a beautiful voice and a beautiful haircut, so just leave him alone, man.
I'm not.
I think he writes all of the R&B, and there's a couple.
Oh, does he not write it?
No, I think he writes all of the R&B
I swear
stuff.
he does now. I swear he writes all this shit now.
There's a bar at the.
But he pays ghostwriters for the rap stuff.
Yeah. Do you know about fucking?
You must do, because there was the guy.
What's his name?
I think Bryson Tiller even wrote for him.
What's his name from fucking?
Mad Skills. That's the original ghostwriter. Did the track in it?
Mad Skills.
Yeah, Mad Skills. Where he blocked out the names, isn't it?
You're talking about it.
That's fucking 92.
93,
92. Yeah, that track Ghostwriter, isn't it? I had the first Mad Skills album. He was ill. Like
Mad Skills.
Yeah, mate. He was ill, man.
Ghostwriter.
Yeah, he did a track called Ghostwriter.
Ghostwriter.
Yeah, and he blanked out all the like.
He's writ for like.
Yeah.
The bad for that. Yeah.
I need to fucking get me a Ghostwriter, man. In a lot of ways, Rogue is my Ghostwriter, right? There's literally bars on my fucking releases.
No one knows.
Mate, what is it? What fucking automatic headlock? I say it fucking automatic headlock. Like that's a fucking roguey line, man. There's fucking loads of roguey lines because my favourite place to write and my only place that I ever write that's not on my own is at Rogies. Yeah, like that's the only place I've ever written where I'm not on my own, basically, because. Yeah, like I say, man, like me and Rogie have obviously just been fucking partners in fucking hip hop for fucking years. You know what I mean? So we're comfortable with just sitting in a fucking room in silence going like lyrical.
Yeah. That's the sickest thing when you get like that with someone, when you can just sit with them for fucking hours. And like occasionally go through like a fucking 8 or a 16.
Yeah, that's the squad, isn't it?
All right, next thing did it.
Mate, my favorite last experience of like hip hop, man, was like on my birthday when you lot turned up and we recorded
up at Bill's.
Yeah, and we went to Ill Informs and recorded like a few tunes for this new thing. And that was ill, man. That was just fucking ill, just to like that kind of capture the thing.
Vibe, man.
Yeah, just capture the thing that I haven't had in a long time because obviously we all got kids now, and we all fucking.
Me and you got kids now.
Yeah, but we're all fucking recluses, like all of us. Do you know what I mean?
Everyone's got their shit going on.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So it was nice on my birthday, man. Like you come out up front, Sean Payne, Blanca come out, fucking. You know, Bill Informed was there, and yeah, man, we just got on it, and it was dope. And then I did a fucking pill, and it all, yeah.
Did you?
I did a mega gurner, and yeah, but even that was good, man.
To the mega gurner, with 41.
Yeah, yeah, man.
It's good, look.
But yeah, man, fucking. I need to go for a piss.
How do you see music for the future, though? Like now.
How do I see music for the future?
I remember just because like. The only reason I thought of it is because we've been talking before about like process and like how do you keep motivated after doing it for so long, innit? Because me and you would be doing it.
Yeah, so this is like a mad thing for me. So like I like a lot of people, and like I sort of have this conversation with people when they're like, oh, you can't give up, man. Like if you enjoy it, you enjoy it. And I'm like, you don't know what it's like to be my age. Yeah. You don't know what it's like to be fucking doing it for 20 years. Like whether I've had success or not, like fucking, you don't know what it's like when you fucking spit everything that you think's fucking the shit, and you fucking and then it's still, you know, like so like how I fucking always seen me as like a character on the scene, and I have a rap. Do you know what I mean? Rather than like fucking seeing myself as anything, like fucking, I'm just like I have a rap. I fucking see my boys when I'm with my boys, like on my birthday when I'm with all the guys. Like I'm having a rap. Do you know what I mean? I still think in my mind I can take heads off. Do you know what I mean? Like, and like that's the way it should. I seen a thing with T Kid, actually, the graph writer T Kid, and he's just talking about it. I think it's in the Coke 2 documentary, where he's like, yeah, I've got older, man, but I still want to flex my talent, and I still want to put colours on the wall. I don't know, I'm paraphrasing, but it was just that I was just seeing this, just the hip hop side of it. You know, I still want to be part of hip hop. I still feel like I am. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I still feel like, you know what I mean? You know, the last line that I did with Rez and like fucking, it's like I don't even need to rap. The scene loves me. Do you know what I mean? Like fucking, that's how I feel, man. Like I can dip in and out now. Man. Like I can dip in and out. Do you know what I mean? Like and like
name circles around the scene.
100%.
Like,
yeah, from new
to old. To
exactly.
Mylo's name, innit?
I remember even being at Noster and like rolling into the bullpen where Simba had the stage, and everyone being like, Mylo, like, do you remember? And like we all roll around the corner, and then it's just shut down from that point onwards. Like, like grabbing Luke out of a tent as well. I remember that.
Yeah. Luke was on
his tent, like tripping.
And I gripped him.
Yeah, like proper, just laughing.
Gripped him and just pulled him out.
And Luke was sat next to the exit, like the little zipper. You just saw these, like they've been chatting like through the tent or whatever,
and they just drag him.
But like Mylo disappeared, and then out of nowhere, these two hands like burst in through each side of the fucking zip, grabbed up front, and just dragged him out. And up front was there.
That was the last time you seen of him, and he come back to my. We drove him back to Bristol and watched 300.
That was it, just gone.
Mate, fucking I remember like my main phrase at festivals, which I'd always just want to cuddle, and I'd always come into tents and go, let's all kiss.
Yeah.
Like that's why I was just fucking. Yeah. I'm just a fruity motherfucker at festivals, man, and I'm not ashamed of it. Do you know what I mean? Like fucking, I'm the truth. Do you know what I mean? Like I do it for the reaction. Do you know what I mean? Just walk into a tent, go, let's all kiss, and just see who freaks out. Do you know what I mean? See who's fucking real enough to actually fucking find it funny. But yeah, man. Yeah, them good times. They were good times. Them good times.
You, man. That's literally in a sentence.
Let's all kiss.
The first time we ever met. Can you remember the first time we ever met?
No, you go for a piss if you want, man.
Alright, tell me.
Woody introduced us.
Yeah.
and it was at we went to start the bus.
Yeah.
And Woody gave you the burial CD.
Oh yeah.
And then he was like, yeah, I've been told I should meet you. And like, you're the guy. I was like, oh yeah, it's calm. We were just having a pint.
yeah. You're just mad intense Mylo in your face. Like,
do
you want to be my best friend? You're like a brother to me now.
I was at the bar with you, and I was buying you a drink. And he just looked at me. He was like, one punch, innit, and knock you out. One punch, I could just do one punch, knock you out. And I was like, what?
It's fucking not true either. I just fucking, I just, like my fucking,
you know. That did happen.
I know. I mean, just like.
And then Woody came over and he was like, yeah, it's not that, whatever. And then you went home and listened to the burial CD.
Oh my god, yeah. That fucking album is fucking.
Me the next day, like, I'm so sorry, man. I just really wanted to like hang out, really.
I wanted to just be friends. Is how I was trying to make friends. Yeah. Like a fucking monster. A monster trying to make friends. Do you love me? I'm gonna hit you.
I always remember that. You were like, one punch in it can knock you out. For no reason. I was buying
the first time you ever met him, buying him a drink.
And that was me trying to make friends.
But we made friends.
Yeah, we did make friends. We made lifelong friends. Yeah. Jesus. I gotta go for a piss. Oh, I just fucking fucked up the fucking brick sofa.
Oh shit. Bricks. I'll fix it, man. What's your
Oh,
gun?
it's actually got a brick underneath it.
It's got bricks underneath the whole thing.
Now it's the bricks.
I thought it was the green brick. That's why.
Yo, when you go down there, be quiet. Yeah, don't flush your toilet.
Mate, we fucking scraped through, innit?
Yeah, we've done alright. I think audio's all good, so long as that shit's still recording.
Still recording,
yeah. Yeah. Shouts to Oscar for trying to talk us through the fucking.
Oscar's a fucking.
Trying to talk us through the cameras, like the camera. Yeah. We got.
Big up Oscar 100% because.
Yeah. But it's all good. I think, like, to be fair, like now we're fucking live on all streaming platforms.
Yeah, that's the way.
I think it's alright.
The fact that Mylo actually said no, he can't have his face on there.
Yeah. Solicitor phone calls and all sorts of shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's got to be carpet
Man
blanked.
got one text and he can't have his face on there. So we have to blank his face out. But
it's alright. We'll just take photos and put his face all fucking blurred.
Yeah.
Let's do it like that. Fuck, I wonder what the incident was, man.
Yeah, it's mad.
Fuck, man. But it's been a good one, man.
Mate, today's been mad.
As far as trying to set it all up.
Running around.
Yeah.
Picking up cameras. This is not me. This is you.
Yeah.
Running around.
I literally came in from work. Yeah.
You've already had the lights downstairs. When you set the cameras up, I wasn't even thinking about the lights.
Nor was I. That's why I fucking switched it on. Called up Oscar, and I was like,
alright, well, I would have never thought about the lights.
Completely.
And you were like, I got the lights downstairs, and I was like, wow, actually got his own lights.
Yeah. This is for Fatty Lou. Yeah. Everyone out there listening as well, check out fattylou.co.uk. It's me and my fiance's clothing company / artwork. Yeah, nice. We got some nice clothes, man, and she's got some crazy artwork on there. We sell vinyl.
We got Fat Lewis.
Yeah, Fatty Lewis.
He is back.
We're still going.
He's back.
Yeah,
Let's talk about dance
Mylo
energy.
Stizzo.
Let's talk about dance energy.
Let's talk about
Dance
that.
energy. Should we lift? Hold on, let me just quickly sort this out then.
Right. I just like I seen a post that you did the other day.
Yeah.
And yeah, Dance Energy, man. My mate, I remember my mate being on Dance Energy, right? And he had one.
Churro was on there.
Churro was on there. Yeah. And
he skipped over.
Rapping about
Dance
Energy.
I've seen it. I've actually seen it.
Oh, Dance Energy.
I've seen it.
And Churro was on there with a bar.
Yeah. But I think they said Churro rapped about the Hartcliffe riots. Like that's what I remember. That was the intro.
When the paedophile was in the fucking Corby Road.
Yeah.
And they were fucking.
But like but yeah, basically my mate was on there and I remember him having like he bought both pairs in a.k.a. Max and he wore the different colours. Yeah. So he wore one colour. Mate, it was just ill, man. Like a fucking Dance Energy was just ill, man. Like that was fucking That was my shit. Like fucking. If you actually think about it, right? Actually think about it. You come home from school. Yeah, you come home from school and you see Hijack and London Posse.
Yeah.
Mad. And the Hijack performance where he's like, I'm Dirty Harry and I carry.
The first American one I saw in there was Naughty by Nature.
Yeah. Down with OPP where they did that.
Dungarees and just big ass fucking Timberland boots and that.
Yeah, were Gunshot ever on there? I don't think they were they?
No, I don't think Gunshot was on there.
No, there was Cash Crew. I remember like, I don't want no black grass near me, green grass. Like Cash Crew, I remember that was a dope tune on there.
Normski. So it was basically back then. You come home from school, and there was one that was, what was the one that was before Dance Energy? I think it was. It was Dance Energy
with the female and male.
No, it was Dance Energy, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah.
I think one of them was before the Dance Energy. I can't remember the order.
I think it was Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and then Dance Energy.
No, it wasn't the first one. Maybe it was like.
No, there was something else before
Rapido.
that. Yeah, it was something. It was like another, and it was a male and female, like freaking, male and female presenter. I remember that. But like, yeah, mate, I mean, like, and actually think about it, like they had the scientists on there doing the B.
Yeah.
Like, mate, they had like the actual underground of what was happening in like the underground London scene, and it was on at fucking 6:30.
Yeah.
Like it blew my mind, man. Like it blew my mind, man. Cause
that was early days for me. That definitely got me like into.
Oh, it's the first time I've seen it. Hijack's like always been like one of my favourite fucking groups.
I'm just trying to figure out. That was the times of just trying to figure out what you're listening to, and it.
Yeah.
Called hip hop then, like it was. Just,
yeah.
What the fuck is this stuff? Like.
Yeah, and there was loads of that, like man, like just seeing Dapper Dan Nike tracksuits for the first time, seeing the big fucking Nike tracksuits. You know what I mean? The big
all
Nike.
Of that stuff, man. The Troop, the SPX.
The Troop, the SPX, the British Knights, the fucking MCM, fucking like.
All of that.
Yeah, mate. Oh, look.
8-ball jackets, man.
Yeah, mate. All that shit, man. I remember.
Jackets,
I went to London. I went to Camden Market when I was like 14, and my sister.
4-Star General was up in London.
4-Star General. That's exactly where I went. Right. We went Camden Market, and my sister bought me a fucking what was it? A fucking an MCM fucking bum bag. Right. So I had that on lock. Just looking dope as fuck. Then I fucking went 4-Star General and had a leather Nike Air Max hat, and I went back to I went back to Plymouth, and one of the football hooligans like taxed it off me. Back in the day, it was called taxing. I don't know if you remember that taxing. So one of the top football hooligans.
School was the worst for taxing.
I remember his name, man. His name was Scott something, but he was one of the top football hooligans. And he said, "I'm having that," and I was like, "No, you can't have that. Like my fucking sister's boyfriend will kick your head in," and like fucking. And like fucking, it went round the entire firm, the entire like a lot of them become my friends years later. Do you know what I mean? But like went past like the entire football firm, and I never forget it, man. Because I've travelled fucking to London to get that hat. You couldn't get that hat. There was no internet then. Do you know what I mean? Like you couldn't. I'm talking about my leather Nike Air Max hat. Got taxed off me by Scott Rumble. I think he ended up being a smackhead anyway. But yeah, it went around the entire football firm, and every week I had to fucking see the fucking next. I'm 14, I had to see the next football hooligan just wearing it. And I'm like, that's my fucking hat, you fucking scumbags. Yeah. But like, yeah, Dance Energy was dope, man. Like fucking, I don't know, man. Like you got me reminiscing with all your Facebook posts, man. What's the other thing what I was thinking of, man? Like, I remember the first record that I ever bought was like Battle Creek Brawl. Gunshot, where they're all on the mound. Where they're all on the mounds, man. Yeah. That it was that and Silver Bullet. Like fucking like because I was into all that. I was much cooler back then, I swear, when I was a kid. Like because I was into like mad ragga hip hop. Do you know what I mean? Like I was into like fucking all that.
Musical Life.
Yeah, Musical Life.
Was the one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's my favourite record of all time. The Musical Life live at the Café de Paris.
It's a live show that was at Café de Paris in London, and
Demon D,
Daddy Freddy, Demon Boys, London Posse.
It's like Million Dan now, and he's called Million Dan, isn't it? But
their people, Westwood was DJing, and they had
Queen Latifah's on there.
And it's like a whole live recording.
Yeah. When Duke had the beef with Duke had the beef with X Posse, and like fucking my mate Dave tells a story where he's like,
that's hip hop to me. That whole thing,
mate, where he's like, the words are clear. I have no fear. I get on the microphone.
If there's anything I actually listen to the most times, it's probably that.
Mate, when he comes in, ironically, Daddy Freddie comes in with the bar.
London Posse.
Apart from London Posse was coming in with the reggae stuff then, but Demon Boys was already doing it.
Yeah, they like to, mate. When they come in
with
that,
was doing that before London Posse.
Yeah. For me, they was.
100%.
What? Not they dropped the American accent off.
Yeah, they were doing reggae London.
Yeah. They're doing international karate. Yeah, international karate. I don't know why they don't get cited as that. Do you know what I mean? But like,
because they weren't as continuous, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I think because they were more of the ragga thing as well.
Not to take nothing away from Rodney, like they were.
No, not at all.
Like 100% sound, but
with the London Posse is more like boom bap hip hop. And they're more ragga.
No, even just from changing accent.
No, because they were seen as crossover as well. London Posse, I remember back then they were seen as crossover. They were loads as ragga hip hop.
Only because they were bigger, innit?
Yeah. They were known as, it was all known as ragga hip hop.
Yeah, but is that because there wasn't like a thing UK hip hop yet?
No, there wasn't UK hip hop.
No, it was just a ragga hip hop.
So it was like ragga hip hop.
There was just Britcore, innit?
Yeah, Britcore and ragga hip hop.
That's the only thing.
Yeah. But I remember that record, man.
What the fuck's Britcore though? Because that's like
so like hard noise. I guess Blade. I guess Blade would be put in there.
Hijack.
Yeah, man.
Demon Boys you can even put into that. And
like what?
Just because it was around at the time, it was like 90.
Yeah, but so that's what defines it is the time zone. Yeah, or like is it the sound of the music?
The sound and the time zone.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Just like hard breaks, like really fast breaks.
Yeah,
but like English.
That's the birth of drum and bass. Actually, I would argue.
Duke and that is as well.
Yeah. I'm riffing. Yeah. Oh my god, man! I could fucking go on forever
as well.
Yeah, Gunshot.
What about Wild Boys? Like,
who's that?
Is it the Wild Boys? Them boys from Bristol? Like, what happened in Bristol?
What, Wild Bunch?
Wild Bunch.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't fuck like.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm.
That was different. That was like a.
I don't know.
Like
they were
15 years earlier.
Yeah.
15 years earlier.
Yeah,
I'm getting
Wild
lost
Bunch
now.
is like the first.
This was more like the hardcore end of it. Do you know what I mean? The hardcore end of it. Like, you know, shout outs to Blade as well. I got fucking Blade's my fucking. Blade's like a mentor to me, man. So when I was like, I don't know, man, maybe like 15. I don't know, man, even more years than that. Like Blade come down with Mark B and they played at the Flavour thing, which is before the cohorts were going. Like, so it must have been, maybe even, I don't know, man. Like I was like maybe 17. And Blade fucking, and my boy Bloodshot, he introduced me to Blade, and I'm like, it's Blade. Do you know what I mean? Like, this guy's like my fucking hero, and he's like, yo, like, freaking like, he's like my good mate now. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm fucking, like, he's like, yo, get up and spit, and he was fucking, you know, he's with Mark, and I got up and I was shit because I just did too many drugs. I was so nervous. It wasn't even the drugs. I was just so nervous. I was like, come on. And it was when he was doing the Unknown thing with Mark. And then, but he always stayed in touch, man. Like, he always stayed in touch and, like, fucking, he'd always just bell me. And I'd be like, fucking, yo, this is Blade belling me. Like, fucking, this is mental. And we did tracks together. Mate, he put me in Hip Hop Connection. He put my advert in Hip Hop Connection. Absolutely no reason whatsoever. I had the Cohorts album out. And he's like, I've got a bit of advertising space. I'll put you in Hip Hop Connections. And he put an advert, a full fucking half-page advert in Hip Hop Connection. Absolutely no, didn't ask for any money. Mate, I fucking hold that guy up to the fucking highest regard. Yeah, and like, mate, he took me, booked me a fucking, like, absolutely, mate, I've got mad stories. Like, he took me, like, fucking Skinny Man Council State of Mind tour. Like, Blade put me on the bill, and, like, we played on that tour, and, like, fucking, put me on the bill, absolutely zero reason to, other than just being a good guy. Mate, we played with Task Force, and we were up in Exeter, and I was like, I want to get up and do some tunes. And like, I was like, I haven't got my hype, man. Do you know what I mean? I was really nervous and anxious. He's like, fuck this, bruv. I'll get up. And Blake got up and was my fucking hype, man. With Task Force, brother. It's a Kodak moment. This Kodak moment. I turned around and Blake's like, yo, Mylo. Like, the mad way he talked. Yo, Mylo. Yo, get up. And like, I've got up, man. I look fucking thing. And there's Chester and Farmer just being moody. And like, I'm fucking just bobbing her head. You know what I mean? Just being Task Force. And then like, fucking, and then like next to me is Blade, like, yo, make some noise for Mylo Stone, bruv. And I just fucking, I remember just taking that little fucking image in my head, just like, that's it, man. Like, that's it, man. If I never do anything past this, man, like, if I never do it, mate, we played with KRS-One in Penzance, man. Like, and fucking, and like, B was like, fucking, yo, Mylo, get up. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, fuck, I can't get up, man. Like, I was always just fucking mad nervous. You know what I mean? I've always, like, despite my persona, I've always like suffered with like nervousness and anxiety and stuff. And like he's like, and he got me up, bro. KRS-One, fucking just got me up on stage.
You're one of the people though that like, all you need is someone to just go, like fucking Daddy did with you.
Yeah.
To go, come on, bruv. Like, and then as soon as someone says that to you, you switch into like Mylo mode.
Man. My mind is my worst enemy.
Yeah, it's mad, man. It's mad that, like one, like just that like little push.
One interaction.
One interaction with the outside.
Can I say
fucking...
as well, like fucking, because this has got like a little audience. Like, so 0521 is Blade's son's crew.
Yeah.
So like, I think he's gone public with this. I hope he's gone public with this. It's basically
He started doing loads of videos and shit. Like,
like B's like fucking, you know, B's behind it, obviously. Like, but his fucking son, mate. I remember ringing up B like fucking, and I'd ring him up, and his son would be like. His son would be shouting, and he'd be telling off his son in the background. Now his son is that rapper from that fucking crew, and they're doing stuff. So yeah, go and find them. 0521. Just type in 0521. You'll find it. But yeah, fucking big up Blade, man. I mean, the fucking guy is just, he just does stuff for people without any fucking, you know, without any reason, basically. You know, like he put me on, man. Like, do you know what I mean? Like for nothing, nothing, man. Like a fucking true good guy, you know. Big up all the good guys.
Good for the
What time are we on?
I don't know. Like,
don't turn the cameras on, yeah.
Nah, it's right. We discussed this whilst you were going about the solicitor and.
Cameras are dead.
And
pick up your solicitor because.
Michael McIntyre.
Dead.
It's fucking weird. My solicitor's called Michael McIntyre, but it's fucking weird.
Well, you shouldn't hot him out like that on air.
No, look him up, Michael.
Well, look him up, Michael McIntyre, Plymouth solicitor.
He's a Plymouth solicitor. He handles all the stuff.
Yeah. If you can't get through to him, his receptionist is Roger Moore.
I think we're on 2 hours. I think we're on about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that.
I mean, that'd do me.
Still recording, so.
Oh no, it's not done yet.
I'm slurring already.
Well,
what do you want to talk about?
If you want to fucking,
I'd like to talk about. Can I flip the table? Can I flip the brick?
Mate, talk about what, 100%.
What are you doing next, DJ Rogue?
Next, what today?
Well, you did a fantastic album, Rogue and Relly. Let them know.
Yeah.
Out now.
Love it. What are you doing next?
This.
Yeah. No, this is a good look.
And just more things. Like I'm making a lot more beats.
Yeah.
That might not necessarily have an aim yet, but they're just aim towards the same thing. But
yeah, that's me, man. That's what I'm just saying.
More just doing stuff is what I'm on.
Just getting involved, isn't it? Just getting out there, man.
Not being lazy and just being busy, because
you get to a certain age and it's like
when you run out of days, isn't it? When you run out of days where you can't chill anymore, that's when you know you're like doing good things, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. When you run out of fucking minutes.
Yeah, because you can only be building in that state.
Yeah.
You can't be doing nothing but building. So.
How about you, Resolini?
Res the biggest guy on the planet.
High Resolini.
Is that James Brown?
High Resolution. I swear it used to be called High Res.
Yeah, it was
High Res.
It was High Res, wasn't it? That's why I've always called you High Res.
You know why, yeah? It's because like I started writing my name backwards. So like IRES. Yeah. IRES.
Yeah.
Seri. Because I was spelling it with an S at the time.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So from that, I was like, oh, fuck it. I'll switch
up. That's mad. That's fucking interesting, man. I love the origins of stuff.
I always wanted.
Does your name come from Graph?
My name, Mylo Stone.
Yeah.
Look at it. My Lost One.
Yeah, but that wasn't what it was originally.
Nah, fucking mate. It's like the Joker's Skies, bro. The fucking meaning of my name changes every time.
I know you do well. What was the original reason?
I'll let you tell me about yours first, right?
I said my name.
I
flipped my name up and
so
then
yeah, like
took off the H because it sounded bait. And
the origin of my name is literally like the Joker's Scars. It depends what day it is and who I'm talking to. I'll tell you a different meaning to it. So my lost one, obviously. Now, actually, C.W. Jones's ex-missus is fucking. She was like,
Eva.
No.
Let's not go into music.
No, I don't know anything about that. No, it was a girl that when I first met CW, like his missus was an Irish girl, and like she said, like fucking. She was like Mylo Stone, and she was like, Mylo Stone, you're like Mylo Stone, and then fucking it clicked with me because, there's a bit of thing like Churro did a tune off his album, and there was a guy called Dribbler, who's like our friend, and when I fucking went through like a bit of a mental health breakdown, right, and I kind of like, I tried to do like mad shit, and like Dribbler actually wrote a verse about it, and the verse, the track's called Lost Souls, and like Churro's always gone like, it's a lost soul, and then she's like, it's my lost one, and they all really resonated with me, but it's not the reason, but like it was just like
before that you were like
that's the reason now though.
184 and all that.
Yeah, Milestone 145. I was like originally, so I was Sack 145. Like
what
that,
was you before that?
That was like fucking. That was my like my graffiti thing.
Yeah.
But like so basically.
Before I met you, when I first heard of you, it was just Mylo.
Yeah.
But then I think the first music was Mylo, the 145 stuff.
That was Milestone was the original thing, because I got asked to like do a show, and then I looked down at fucking Miles Davis, the Milestones album. This is like the crap version of what my name is, and I was like, Milestones, like and I was like, no, Milestone, like Milestone, and that was it. That was literally like fucking the way I fucking chose my name. But I mean, you might choose to believe that. I mean, it might be a different story next week. But it's the Joker's scars. Yeah. But yeah, man, like graffiti. Let's talk about graffiti.
Well, in my opinion, right now, there's like there's one person in Bristol who deserves talking about. Well, there's a few people actually, because everyone's smacking.
What,
right
Banksy?
Now. Nah, no. Morsa, Morsa, man, Morsa.
Yeah. He's up.
Yeah. And he's smacked it hard.
But I love it, man. Like I've just been down to Plymouth and like reconnected with like my background, like before rapping was like graffiti. Like that's how kind of like that was my main. That was the thing that and it's still mad to me that that's like I was like, I'm a writer and I'm never gonna be anything other than a writer. Do you know what I mean? Like that's how I thought, and like I know you've probably felt that.
Bro, I wouldn't leave the house if I left the house without a pen. I'd get to the end of my street and go all the way back. And fuck it, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I just,
bro, an addiction or something.
An absolute addiction, yeah. And like I just been back and reconnected with my man Meek, who's like now in his 50. He's maybe pushing 50, maybe like late 40s, but like he was the fucking guy, man. Like back in the day, I mean, like if you look at like the original London train writers like Casby and people like that, like Meek was fucking writing with them. Do you know what I mean? He was fucking there with TRP, like just mad Score, Kilo, like fucking mad writers, like but Meek was always at the centre of it, and he's like the guy that he brought me up basically when I was like from the age of 14. And I've just been back and reconnected with him, man. And I just love. There's two sets of people that I think are just the most off-key, beautiful people in the world. And it's skaters and writers. They're always the most off-key, fucking beautiful people. Do you know what I mean?
But
like,
they're also the people that no matter where you go in the world. Like I've been to mad places, and like I go to like a skate spot. And immediately I'll have like friends.
Yeah. Are you right? Or you skate?
Board, like, or
I was never a skater, but like, yeah.
You go to a graph spot and you're like,
Yeah. And
so
I've connected. I just connected with a guy. I just connected with a guy, and like I was sat at a party the other night. I sat at Chillman's house, and there's a guy called Clue, Klue. Yeah, and like but I could just tell he just sat there just scribbling in his notebook and that. And I could just tell, like, I'm like, that's a writer, do you know what I mean? Like, he's like, no, I'm an art fag, he's saying, right, fucking cussing himself. But, like, I don't know, man, there's something about writers and, like, stuff because it's my childhood to me.
Yeah, but it's the fucking, see the spidey sense, yeah? Like, the writer sense. I recognise a writer, even if they might look like tight jeans,
Yeah, you just know, man. Off key, man.
I know a writer.
My mate Meekster, man. He ain't written years, and he's like, yeah, you know me, Mylo. Like I'm under the radar. He's still under the radar. He's just. Our children play together, man. I put a post up about our children play together, and I was just like, he's still off key as fuck. He's still fucking beautiful, man. He's still like, yeah. And he's like, he's still like. Mate, he's the god of the underworld. Do you know what I mean? There's nobody.
Rest in peace to Dorb as well, man.
Yeah,
that's fucking sad.
Yeah, I don't know him. Oh yeah,
but MSK, you know, Norm, like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Mr. Dorb. Yeah, man.
But yeah, he's like obviously like one of those boys that fucking hit it.
Yeah, man. Like I know Arrow and that, like fucking like all them boys when they came out.
Arrow painted the baddest Dorb whole car like 2 days ago in memory of Dorb. It's hard.
Arrow's a G, man.
Huge.
I was a G, man. Like I know fucking everybody's got their opinions or whatever, but like fucking for me, man, he's always been a gentleman. Like he's come down and painted with the Plymouth lads before. Yeah. He's always been a fucking gent with me, man. Like he's always been sound with me.
Sace has always said that to me as well. Sace has been like, and that's my fucking like, he's my brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I hold that guy like literally like a brother.
Yeah.
And if he says he's cool,
mate, do you know what I love about it?
He's cool. You know what I mean?
Mate,
like
do you know what I love about it? It's like it's a little secret society, and I do actually like. I put up a status recently saying illegal graph is the last fucking true form of hip hop, and like it's a controversial statement. I was saying it just to be a fucking dick, but like I do love that thing, man. Like I've like all my old writer mates. I was just love that thing that we're in the club and we're just wearing like the fucking most plain shit that anybody can wear because we're like. We're basically either stealing or painting, right? And so we're like we're really fucking undercover. Do you know what I mean? We're under the radar. And like I used to love that secret society thing of like, you know, we used to go like to the clubs and we'd stay sober. Man. I was dope at stealing.
I couldn't get down with it. Like I'd walk into shop like the thing is I was always the big one out of my group because I was a bit bigger than my age group. So if I go out with my fucking, do you know what I mean? I looked a lot older, so straight away they're beyond me,
mate.
And it was like that from fucking. It's still like that now,
mate.
I go into a shop and people still. It's not even a joke. Like
it's got fun faces, mate.
Yeah,
funny face.
Nah, I fucking do. That's why people always used to start.
Start some shit with
yeah,
you.
They always used to like. They literally walk up to me and fucking start a madness.
Yeah. Mate, I used to like Meeks to this guy I just reconnected with like. Mate, he taught me when I was 14, he just taught me how to rack. And it was like fucking insane. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you walk into a shop, you got shorts and you got your socks pulled up, right? You get the paint down the arch of your back. Do you know what I mean? Like fucking, and he just taught me the science of it, man. Like it was a fucking full-time science of robbing. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Going WH Smith, right? You're getting fucking 6 pentels. You got them down your socks. You got the fucking, do you know what I mean? You got the like, and it just dope, bruv. Like when you're a kid, it's fucking dope. Do you know what I mean? It's like football hooliganism. If you're not involved, then it seems stupid and petty and ridiculous. But if you are involved, it's fucking dope. But, do you know what I mean? Like,
you know, killed me one night. Yeah, Daddy fucking killed me one night. Like we were coming back from a show, and we stopped off at this services. Yeah, and he goes in, like, comes out. I'm like, what the fuck you doing? Like, comes out, like, puts some stuff, like, literally walks out of the fucking sliding doors, walks to the left, puts some stuff on the floor, walks back in. We're just like, here we go, like, fuck's sake, like, goes back in. He must have done about 3 times, yeah? Comes out, maybe picks up, like, one item from this fucking pile of shit he's just made, yeah? Walks up to the car, gets in the car, we drive all the way back, like, don't really say much about what's just happened, just like, whatever, like, we're all just jamming. I think he had some fucking, like, Krispy Kremes or some shit. And get back to Bristol, and like I go to get out the car, and he's like, "Where's my fucking jacket? Where's my jacket? Where's my jacket?" Like switching, yeah. Everyone's like, "Bro, shit, like fuck knows, yeah." He takes off the coat he's wearing, and he basically robbed some fucking like England rugby coat, like a proper thermal coat, and it was just over his jacket. and he's just wearing this thing the whole time. Like, it started switching. We were like, bruv, what are you even wearing? He's like,
he had a jacket underneath.
Yeah. His jacket was underneath the whole time. He just like had to take off the.
Brilliant.
And all he jacked was like an English, but he went in and out like 3 times. But there's a pile of shit, and we were just sat there in the fucking
I used to love
lot,
stealing,
like,
man. I used to fucking love stealing, man. Like that was my shit. At one point, like I got so like when I was like 14. There was like a little racket going on where everybody going to town and nick, and like I thought about my big sister was like, like she went out with one of the older boys. They were like one of the hooligans. So like I was like, I want in on this, man. They're all the fucking hooligans are cool as fuck, and like they're all hard and that, and they get girls and shit. So I'm gonna start stealing like them. So I went into Top Man. And like I fucking stole a hat, and I remember it being like I had a fucking chippy jacket on, and like a chippy jacket on, right? And I fucking banged the hat into my jacket, and the security guys just got me instantly, like fucking instantly, just like right to the back. They phoned I said, look, phone my dad, like fucking, and like I said to my mum and dad, like fucking look, it fell into my jacket, and to this day. Like, my mum still thinks it fell into my jacket. Like, bless her, man. Like, my fucking mum's a hero of fucking men. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, she won't watch this, man. She does, man. I love Susan Tuffin, do you know what I mean? She's put up with more than fucking most women on earth, do you know what I mean? Like, I love my mum to pieces. But, like, yeah, she's just like... But, like, she's just a funny woman where she, like, the guy up a couple roads up, couple doors up, he fucking robbed the corner shop down in our estate, and it's like this corner shop. It's like an old man. It's fucking out of order. Do you know what I mean? Like it was proper out of order, and he robbed him by knife point and that. My mum, I just remember my mum going like, and he's a scumbag. Do you know what I mean? He's a scumbag. Like, my mum goes, he was only messing about. My mum just doesn't see evil. Do you know what I mean? And why not? Do you know what I mean? But like, fucking, I'm glad she doesn't. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking.
Had to switch off at some point. Like.
Yeah. But yeah, the graph thing, man. Like a fucking. Yeah. Shouts out to Chex, man, and like fucking TRP. Like fucking yeah, I was just obsessed with it, man. Like it's something I've kind of got back into in my head. Like I'm just checking for a lot more. It's just like yeah, for that there was like a whole era that the DDS era, where we just went in, man. Like we were fucking speed addicts, so we were like up all night anyway. So we just went all. I remember me and my mate Chex, and we were like the WKS Wild Kingdoms with guy Scarce from Exeter. And like I remember we went all sitting. We did all the bus routes all in one night because we were fucking drug addicts. We were just 6 o'clock in the evening, and we didn't give a fuck. Like, do you know what I mean? And like I fucking the last time that was the last time I seen that energy, and then the next time, again it comes full fucking story or whatever. Full circle. Is like seeing fucking DBK, do you know what I mean? Like fucking seeing DBK fucking everywhere. I mean, I don't know who they are, but like fucking, but like seeing DBK everywhere, man, and just being like, yeah, them guys are just going in. They're getting pissed. They're fucking going out. They're going out everywhere, and they're just going out at all times. Do you
know who's whacking it at the moment as well in that crew? Is fucking Soak, yeah, with them high rollers.
Yeah.
All these crazy
I see it,
high
man.
roller spots.
What's your
man,
graphic?
like,
you see everything in it. You see everything.
He's getting some fucking sick plots, and actually doing like instead of just doing straight letter rollers that are like easy come, easy go, boom.
Yeah, I've seen him doing some style in it.
And style and
yeah. I love it, man. Once you see that, you can't unsee it. It's like chewing gum on the fucking pavement, isn't it? Yeah. Well, yeah. Have you ever like noticed a chewing gum on the pavement? Once you notice it, you can see fucking chewing gum everywhere, man. Like,
see how you said about skating and graph? It's the same thing with skating and graph. You'd be walking down the street and you'll turn around, you'll see a certain little curb and like a fucking like a bank or some shit, and you'd be like, oh, that'd be a sick spot.
Once you see it, you can't unsee it.
And then above that, if you're a graph writer as well, you'll see like a rooftop. You're like, how could I get to that? You know what I mean? Like, two things.
Yeah, you start being into stuff. Like, I remember a writer who just got into like almost
inanimate objects, bro. Just buildings and shit.
Mate. I know. Look at that building over there, a writer who just almost became a train spotter in the end. He spent so much time in the yards that he was in love with trains. Like, I swear there was just like some weird little fetish in his head. He was just in love with trains. And like, yeah, so that's the thing, man. It's like, for me, hip hop is like more than, like, for me, it's like that fucking, you know, that street lamp. You know, like when you're paranoid, you got that street lamp and there's darkness everywhere. Do you know what I mean? And you're like, for me, that's like more hip hop than any live show that I've ever been to. Like, for me, hip hop is graffiti, like fucking, or like the yard. Like, if you've ever actually been like in the yard and it's fucking terrifying, and you're like me and my mate Chex, we painted a train once, and like fucking, if he listens to this, he'll find it hilarious. So we went down and we both done fucking pills. We're off our heads on fucking all sorts of drugs. And like we've got down into the yard. It was fucking this yard in Plymouth, just down by Lara, and we started painting, and we like fucking basically ran out of outline paint halfway through, and I'm like, fucking, what are we gonna do, man? Like, my fucking shit looked fucking busted. I mean, it looked busted anyway, but like it looked busted, and like I was just like, right, I'll go and get fucking paint. My house is really near the fucking yard, so I went back, and I came back. And I fucking like, I see the connect, like fucking the guy just like, there's people on the line and they're not fucking, you know, they're fucking the yellow people, do you know what I mean? And like, I'm like, Chex, and Chex is underneath the train, man. He's on about fucking 12 E's, do you know what I mean? He's on loads of base amphetamine, and I just see the whites of his eyes. I'm like, Chex, they're connecting the train, man. He's underneath the fucking train. And it's fucking, mate, just shit like that, man. Just wild ass stories that, like, you know, if you've been involved in it, it sounds ridiculous, but if you've been involved in it, it's the time of your life. It's Goonies shit. Do you know what I mean? It's adventures.
I got one of those. You know the fucking Create Centre?
Yeah.
You know the bridge that they've just redone and made all nice and shit, and the bus goes across it and that. Yeah.
It's a rock, then.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Drink champs.
I was like painting down there with I don't even know what he writes anymore.
Someone.
Yeah, a couple people anyway.
Yeah.
And it was raining, and it'd been like an all-nighter. We'd been at like a party or some shit, and we'd all left to go painting. And I climbed up, like, see this, like the side of the bridge has got these like bits that go up that way, like up in a triangular kind of fashion or whatever. These little fucking steps you can stand on.
Yeah.
But they're like fucking, I don't know, like 7 centimeters wide or some shit.
Yeah.
And I'm stood up on this thing, like doing a reach, and I start to slip. So I tried to like jump sideways to land on the railing of the bridge, that then I could jump down onto the bridge.
Yeah.
And just jumped down onto that, and both my feet just slipped, and I just dropped off the side of the bridge, caught myself on like the lower bit, and was like shouting up to fucking Mando, like, help.
Yeah, that shit.
Hanging off the side of this thing.
It's Goonie shit, isn't it? It's adventure time,
and
man.
It's like, if I'd have not caught myself,
that'd be it.
I would have gone, dropped into that mud, and that would have been me.
Yeah. Bro, if you risk your life, and if you haven't been involved, you've just be like, what the fuck is that guy doing?
Yeah, and that's like one of many.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For all of us, I'm sure it's the same.
Yeah. I've got mad stories, man. Like, of fucking people chasing us on bikes and shit. And like, we're sat in these hedges of like this fucking hood. Like, there's a place where I grew up in Plymouth, Efford, and it's like a place called Channel Park, which you basically just don't go. And like we're like fucking, we're just bombing the fuck out of it. They're all these mad, consider like maybe like a Knoll West type of place, but like in Plymouth, and like there's just places you don't go, and we fucking bombed the fuck out of it. And then we just get chased on motorbikes by these guys. Like, these guys would have killed us. So I mean, we're like 16. These guys would have fucking beat the shit out of us. And we're like hiding in the grass, and I swear, man, this guy come up, and I could fucking see his boot. His boot was 1 foot away from me, and I was completely underneath him, because the grass was so high, he just didn't register that, because I was so still, like, he just didn't register. But shit like that is like, to me, it's like fucking adventure time, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like, I fucking...
It was, man. I'm not gonna say like I miss it, because it's like a part.
I wouldn't want to do it now. I wouldn't have the bottle to do it now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just
that's fucking delicious. Ciroc, big up fucking the green brick. The brick sofa.
The brick sofa, the green brick sofa.
That's what I thought it was from. But it's actually just some bricks holding up the sofa.
Yeah, it's actually bricks holding the sofa up. That sofa's been in my fucking family for time.
It's lovely.
And it's like some
lovely
IKEA
polar
sofa.
bear.
Like, for the people listening, it's like that standard IKEA sofa with the fucking
polar
shitty
bear
cover.
on it.
Yeah, the polar bear cover.
Is it even standard? I mean, like,
nah, that's some
old standards.
Yeah.
Standards have slipped because this is comfortable.
You like it?
I love
to
it.
be fair, with the bricks, it's actually alright. Like, now you've got it up on... Honestly,
Yeah.
because your legs drop a little bit more, it feels a little bit more comfortable. But without the bricks, man, that shit does your back in about 45
Is it a
minutes.
sofa bed?
Nah.
We're actually discussing the actual brick sofa.
But yeah, this is happening. But a lot of shit's happened on that sofa as well.
I bet. Baby's been made on this sofa.
Nah, no.
Rabies been made on this sofa.
Yeah, maybe.
So I hear fucking Langer's back, isn't he?
Wow.
Not the original one.
Well, he didn't shit himself. What?
Nah.
Oh, it's like Laser Lang, like I'm talking about.
Yeah. I know.
Not the original one. There's
Yeah.
a Birmingham one about it.
Well, nah, it's
The Brummy one.
Leng's back, man.
He is back, yeah?
Yeah.
Lang fucking contacted me once. Yeah, he did on the messenger. Yeah, prick. But yeah. What was I talking about? Graffiti. Yeah, I mean graffiti's good, isn't it? Fucking if you're a graffiti writer, if you're
controlling the situation,
if you're a graffiti writer, go out and do illegal graffiti. Just go out and do illegal graffiti.
I fucking miss it, man, and like.
I couldn't do it now, bro. I'd be fucking shitting my mate. If I remember I caught a tag once and I was just shitting myself for about 2 days.
Nah, bro, honestly,
I felt like I'd just done a great train robbery or something.
Nowadays in Bristol, it's nothing like it was when I was like painting actively.
Mate, I remember it was battered at one point.
No, it's battered now, bro. Back when we was painting, shit got buffed, and there was a whole squad dedicated to fucking graffiti.
Yeah,
that doesn't exist nowadays. Like, there's no fucking.
Oh, what you reckon it's more battered now?
What
you think is more battered now?
Way more battered now.
Yeah.
More so, and heads like that, and all these other people coming from different places.
I remember seeing there was
and
a quality back
as well. Yeah, but people are hitting it nowadays in Bristol. Bristol's way more hit, and it's because there's no fucking. Mate, back when I was painting, when I was living in Bedminster, like we used to get stop and search all the fucking time.
BTP was the graph thing, isn't it?
Yeah, the BTP thing was. Yeah, but
the British Transport.
No, British Transport Police are always there'll always be a thing.
Yeah.
But there was a specific unit within the BTP that was just to deal with graph.
Yeah.
And it was Colin Saysel set it up,
Right.
and Ali Ross was the guy who was he was in charge of my case when I got caught.
Yeah.
And halfway through my case, he got done for drink driving, had to resign, and it got passed to another detective called Mark Forden.
Yeah.
And he and some other woman, they just like looked at my case and I guess were just they didn't allow it. I still got community service. I still got a fine.
Yeah.
But it's a funny story about you.
What's that?
So we were on our way to a festival, and we're all fucking sniffing, and we're all fucking up to no good. And we're on our way to a festival, and it's me, Rez, it's my girlfriend at the time, my baby mama, and your maybe your friend, I don't know. But I think you were with someone. And we get stopped by this fucking Welsh police officer. You know what I'm talking about?
Fuck.
We get stopped on the road, right? And we're all like, fuck. And I go to my girl, I'm like, give me the fucking drugs. I'm like, I put them down my pants. I'm like, just be cool, right? Fucking be cool.
He had me.
Yeah, and I'm like, fucking hell, man. We got fucking shit ton of drugs on us, right? And I'm like, I put them down my pants, but I didn't want my baby mama, or she want at the time, but I didn't want my girlfriend to like get caught with the drugs. So I'm like, right, all right, I take one for the fucking team. I put the drugs down my pants. We get out. This guy was the nicest copper you have ever met in your entire life, right? So he's gone, hello. Yeah, I can't do the accent, right? He's like a Welsh guy. He goes, all right, lads. Like, he goes, you don't want to go down there. It's a gay swinging area. He goes, you go down there, you walk down the path, boom, you're in the Brotherhood. So you remember that? Boom, you're in the Brotherhood. Fucking, and we're laughing, right? We're laughing. We're all having a fucking good time. The drugs are slipping down my leg. And I'm like, oh, fuck this, man. But we're having a good time with him and we're chatting.
Yeah, but
like,
he
conned
me, innit?
So like, fucking, so basically he's like, we'd do the fucking checks and that. I'm like, yeah. Name. We all do the checks. We go fucking back to the car and they're like, you're okay. And then he points to Rez and he's like, you're not okay. Like, mate, he's like, and he's like, but he was the nicest guy. Like, we got away with it. We fucking dashed.
No, but he went into my pocket, right? What he did, is he was like, so come out. He was like, you didn't tell me about your previous, because like maybe, I don't know, within the 3 years before that or some shit, I had like a couple of cautions for weed.
It's just Rez was doing this smile, man. He's just like funny as fuck.
He goes into my pockets, and he's like, see, and I was like, fuck, because I had fucking.
Call your bear drugs on us,
and he goes into my pocket, pulls it out, and he's like, I told you. And I was just like, fuck, like my heart just dropped. Like, he's holding his hand out in front of him. Like,
nothing.
And he was just like, and opened his hand out and it was empty. He's like, I got you. He was fucking.
Mate, he was brilliant.
He was a G, bro.
Yeah, he was a G.
Probably the nicest police officer I ever fucking dealt with in my life.
Yeah, mate, he was so sound. He was so sound. He's like, all right, go on your way. He wasn't Irish.
He knew. He fucking. He knew though.
He knew, cause he knew, man. Like, he knew, bro. He knew fucking everything. Like, and we were like just shitting our pants, but he just fucking knew. He's like, mate. Just when he was saying, go down there, it's a gay swinging spot. Go down there.
Bam.
Welcome to the Brotherhood. And then put his fist up. You know what I mean? It's just like, you're fucking hilarious, man. Like, fucking. Do you know what I mean? Some, Babylon Dead and all that, but some. I hope he never dies. I hope he lives forever. It just doesn't nick anyone ever. I bet they hate him. He just never nicks. Yeah, he just teaches them a lesson.
Thoroughbred lesson. Like.
Yeah.
Whackmore.
But yeah, man.
No, I swear. To be fair, like I've always had better interactions. Unless it's a riot, I've had better interactions with Welsh police than I've had with English police.
Yeah, mate. I've had fucking terrible interactions with police. Do you remember that fucking time I got put in a police van? Outside the show. That was fucking mental. There was that Weapon of Choice show. And I walked in.
I was trying to fucking think of that name the other day.
Yeah, Mr. Wolves, and I walked in and a fucking. Oh no, maybe it was Di actually. No, it was Di. It was a Di thing, and Di was like, and I walked in with Maldini, and like
Maldini.
Shout out to Maldini, my brother, and like I walked in with Maldini, and like fucking he said, look, he's not on the guest list, and I'm like, oh come on, and I'm just being a fucking arrogant twat, and I'm like, fucking, I'm pissed up, and I'm like, yeah, he's on there, brother, and we're coming in. Do you know what I mean? Like, fucking, there's no choice in it. And he's like, mate, fucking don't be a dick. And I'm like, all right, do you know what? I'm not fucking MCing and you're a fucking dick. And like, and died stuff. Fucking lovely. I love that fucking guy. He's the first person to ever put me on. But fucking in Bristol, I love that guy more than anything. I was just being a dick, right? I walked out and I'm like, Di's rung me. He's like, Mylo, you being unreasonable, do you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, fucking fuck this, fuck that, do you know what I mean? Fucking, yeah, like this. I'm screaming my head off at this point. Next thing I know, the police are fucking going, can you calm down? And I'm like, oh, mate, don't tell me to fucking calm down. Here we go. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, all right, mate, just fucking leave it, yeah? I'm talking down to him. Just leave it, mate. Just walk away. And he's like, I'm a fucking police officer, you little cunt. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, just fucking leave it, mate. Just walk away. You don't want none of this. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, fucking, the guy's like, who the fuck are you talking to? Do you know what I mean? So I'm like, fucking going. I can't remember who I was going out with at the time. The girl was like, but Mylo, just fucking no, do you know what I mean? Just no. And I'm like, oh, who the fuck is he talking to, man? Like, fucking, I'm just on the fucking coke vibe, do you know what I mean? Just some fucking Mylo, do you know what I mean? Fuck off, bruv, I'm a pirate, do you know what I mean? And like, he's gone like, fucking, just don't swear. And I said, oh, do you know what, mate? why don't you go fuck yourself? And I just fucking heard, all I remember was fucking hearing the do 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 do. Fucking, I just got pushed up against the fucking wall. They put me in the back of the van, like at the show. And it's right outside Mr. Wolf's, and there's people that everyone knows me there. So like everyone's like, fucking leave Mylo alone. And like I'm like, yeah, I'm thinking I'm like Nelson Mandela or something. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm not just being a pissed twat in town. I'm a freedom fighter. In my head, I was a freedom fighter. Do you know what I mean? Fuck the police. I'm a freedom fighter. No, I'm just being a pissed twat in town. It's been rude to my mate, and like fucking the guy's just trying to get me out of the area. So they fucking get me in a van. I'm like, oh, fuck you, you fucking scumbags. They fucking took me up. I fucking heard them call it in. They're like, man, I've been de-arrested so many times, man. I'm fucking the Jack Sparrow of fucking arrests. Like, and like fucking, I've been de-arrested so many times. And like, he's gone, right, we got one coming in, sort of thing, like open up the cell, sort of thing, and they're like, oh, I could hear him saying, like, oh no, you have to take him up, fucking wherever the other station is.
Corby Road.
Yeah, just fucking miles away, basically. And like, he's just like, right, you're getting out up here, mate. Fucking, you've been a twat. I remember him saying to me really clear, you've been a twat. You're getting out of here. Don't go back in the town. You're banned from town. And like fucking, I was like, yes, I fucking got away with it, man. They dropped me up by Gloucester Road. And then I went down fucking.
Was that above the estate agents? By the prison?
Yeah, Gloucester Road, which was where I lived. Actually, at the time, is where I lived. So I phoned everybody. I'm like, I'm coming back into town. And like, went fucking straight back into town. Fuck 'em. Babylon dead. Except that guy, because he's alright. I hope he lives forever. But yeah, that was funny as fuck, man. I remember being in the police van. I'm like, don't let him take me away. Like, I just thought I was fucking. Man, I thought it was the shit. Do you know what I mean? I was actually just being a pissed fucking white janner for fucking causing trouble. Yeah, good times.
Janner.
Oh yeah,
so
janner.
Is that like the Plymouth term for fucking
football alcohol, isn't it?
No, it's the fucking the term janner means a person that lives by the sea.
Is it?
That's the actual definition of what it means. But like Plymouth call themselves janners. So yeah, a person that lives by the sea. Okay. But yeah, I love it, man. I've been down to Plymouth a lot lately, and like I love it down there, man. Like I fucking miss the sea. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm a fucking half a pirate, innit? So
how far is it from Bournemouth?
Loads far.
Is it?
Yeah. Loads far.
See, I'm stupid, but fucking.
But like Plymouth, right? So basically, you get to Exeter, then the motorway disappears.
Between Exeter and or Devon and Cornwall, isn't it?
Well, yeah. Plymouth's the gateway to Devon and Cornwall.
Yeah. Oh, so you get to Devon and then Plymouth, then Cornwall.
So you get to Exeter, and then the motorway ends, right?
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh right, what's going on here? And then boom, the Ocean City fucking hits you. Mate, it's like Atlantis. Do you know what I mean? It's like a fucking Atlantis. It's the lost city. Do you know what I mean? Just full of fucking pirates and fishwives. It's one of the greatest places on earth. Like I fucking everyone who knows me knows I rep Plymouth till the fucking ends. I love it, man. I love the ocean. I love everyone down there is a fucking off key as fuck. Like everyone down is hard as fuck. Like everyone is. Like Beatle fucking explained it the best way. He said Plymouth. He goes, I was in Sainsbury's and I thought it could go off at any time. It's just a fucking hard place, man. Like it's just a hard place, and I'm not a fucking hard man, but like fucking it's a fucking hard place. Like you go down there, man, like and it's fucking just everyone's up for it. Like everyone
shipping town.
Yeah, everyone's fucking up for it, man. It's just fucking it's a culmination of 4 towns that then originally got made into, or maybe 3 towns that originally got made into
culmination.
Yeah. What did I say? A formation.
Cultivation.
Right, bro. I mean,
that's what I mean. I'm
middle class on me.
I'm just wondering what a cultivation is like.
Cultivation.
Is like a cult.
But like, yeah, basically, but it's still got that village mentality. But I love it. I love it, man. And back in the fucking early 90s, it had one of the biggest rave scenes in the country. People would take coaches down there. Like, it was mad, but now it's, but I still love it, man. I literally went there.
It still seems like pretty popping, though. Like, I don't know. I know J-Man and fucking heads like that are still doing.
I just love it, bruv. I love it for the sea. I love it for like all my old mates, man. All my old mates are scallywag to fuck. Like they're the most. Do you know what I mean? Even my most normal mates down there are fucking the biggest criminals, and I love it. Like I love them. Like, do you know what I mean? They're just the realest motherfuckers on the planet, man. It's like going to New York on sea. Plymouth's the fucking truth. I'm pretty wave now. I fucking.
Wrap it up soon.
So, yeah, we can wrap it up.
Right, don't show this on camera though.
What? So
lovely to see you.
It's been nice, man.
It's been nice.
Starting to show the camera.
God bless Gemlo.
God
Man
bless
Down
Gemlo. We're gonna get Gemlo on.
Yeah,
That's
Man
what
Down
happened
Project.
now. That's
Check
like
it
official.
out.
We're pointing as if there's a camera on. There's no fucking camera on. We
That's
should just
official anyway, I already supposed to
look
say.
at the microphone.
Yeah, she's a fucking queen, man. I wanted to shout her out. This whole thing, I was just like, yeah, as long as you shout out Gemlo, you're good.
I feel like that's been captured, man.
Yep.
Gemlo's about.
Yep. Immortal jellyfish. Should we talk?
We can talk about immortal jellyfish. What, the ones that keep can reproduce?
I swear I got blood of immortal jellyfish, right? I'll tell you why. I'll tell you for
blood
why.
of immortal jellyfish.
I'll tell you for why. One day I got knocked over. And I got knocked off my I got knocked off my bike, and then I walked into a lamppost within 3 days. And I've come to the realization that I might be immortal. And I've got immortal jellyfish blood. Mylo Stone. Peace.